Okay, it seems that the script for first is not ready for production. It was supposed to do a whole lot of other stuff, including displaying the leaderboard, which it didn't do, and it should not be claiming that I got first. So, sorry about that, Tavian with Cat. You should indeed have gotten first there. I'm not sure why there's no music playing right now. Thanks, Road Trader.
Hello there.
Hey, Tachyon. Hey, Pango. Hey, Gab Channel. How you doing? Thank you all for joining us. Hey, Core as well. Thank you for being here for the start of the stream. How are you doing? It is indeed outrageous. It should be doing more, so I need to do some more bug fixing. It's hard to bug fix when it only really works when you're live, because I don't really want to be like messing around with code while I'm live, right? But at least we've got the voting stuff working, right? That works really well. So, I can do some stuff okay. How's everybody doing? There you go. There's the music. How's everybody doing? It's good to see you tonight. Thank you for tuning in for... Being first on stream is cheating. Yes, it is. I am a cheat. Of course I'm a cheat. It's streamer privilege. Every time. Now have I? Yes, I need to click here, and I just make sure it's not showing up on this. So yeah, cool. Okay, let's maybe play some Rogue Trader, shall we? So last time we spent most of the streams solving an inheritance claim, which I feel is very Warhammer 40,000. And then we leveled up our characters, and we may have completely broken Idira. She may be too powerful to be in our party at this point in the game. And the reason for that is that she now has a Psy Raven. And that Psy Raven, although I don't, nobody's, where's all the, there they are. I was like, where are all the children? So Vesper here may be overpowered. Chat, the Servo Skull thing is fine, but this may be too powerful to exist. My heresy aspects are tingling. Exactly. We also made a beeline to this weird bar so that we could find a woman, who we met, and she is she's given us a mission to join us. I can't remember what that mission was. It was very late at the end of the last stream when I did that. So help Jay recover the cargo from the secret warehouse, the entrance to which is located in the northeastern part of the Shadow Quarters. So that's probably what we're going to work on right now, because I kind of want to pick Jay up and see what she's like.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I have installed the toolbox mod for the simple reason of it giving us dialogue choices for party members who are not in the party, just because I'm not going to replay the game to get them. Also, chat is in the wrong place, so let me fix that really quickly. Apart from that, I also turned on one quality of life feature for the mod, and that simply is that when I hold down tab, any interesting NPCs will be highlighted. Just to make it a little bit easier, so I don't have to go and talk to every single person in this bar. I can see, okay, Gordai Stackadoff here is an important NPC. That's the only change I've made with the mod. There is also a carouse roll here.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
The decanter used to contain cheap AMSEC, which for the sake of attractiveness has obviously been enriched with a deodorizing agent. Okay. There's another carouse check over here. I don't know what this is actually. Leftovers of piddle food are stuck to the sides of the place. Okay, let's see what Gordai here has to say for himself. The flabby man in worn clothes is sighing sadly. Sighing sadly is a nice alliteration. Over a glass of murky booze. Only when he looks up do you notice his eyes. Large, piercing, and full of sorrow. Hey, Deidre, how's it going? A stark contrast to his unkempt appearance. Could it be that someone actually wishes to keep me company? Is this the saddest person on the space station? He has no friends? He takes a close look at you. Not just someone. It's Lady von Valencius herself. Yours is an ancient and glorious line, your ladyship. A number of magnificent structures built on your ancestors' orders, both for defensive and decorative purposes, remain in the Scarus sector. They keep your dynasty's memory alive, despite the fact that it has long since focused its endeavors in a different sector. Abalard stares at you with surprised glance. Oh, B, even I wasn't aware of such details, and I've spent some quite time studying the chronicles of your noble bloodline. Allow me to introduce yourself. Gordai Skatov, agricultural historian. You look deeply despondent over something. What has happened? Here I go again, pouring my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright, here is the story of Stackadoff, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was influential, which led me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the history of Imperial architecture. I spent a number of years studying. Once I'd inherited my fortune, I traveled and documented, until one day, I came in possession of something quite special. Gordai pulls what looks like a book or an album with a homemade leather cave cover on his back. Both the pages and binding look well worn. Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled Dwayne's Design, one of thousands that were printed centuries ago in the times of Footfall's construction. Oh. Oh, this is Cassia. So she's commenting because she's not in the party. This is the mod doing its job. What a curious read. Tell us more. Footfall's founder, Lord Parsimus, was obsessed with its creation's grand features. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to be upon its completion. Dozens of asteroids turned into glorious palaces and temples. For those not aware or don't remember, Footfall is the space station we are on right now. It's just a bunch of asteroids kind of chained together. They started to build something huge here, but they never got it finished. Massive bridges spanning the void itself, and the marvelous flying buttresses, the archivolts and the exterior arches, the elegant arrangement of balusters, and the interior. Politiferous 10 stories tall and more than a kilometer long, cyclopean light tubes that catch the light of Furibundus and use it to brighten the holes in the hearts of the asteroids, stained glass windows and mosaics, bas-reliefs and statues. Idris links deeply. I'm gonna keep listening. I apologize. I got carried away. But you must understand how deep an impression this booklet left on me when my young self picked it up. I simply couldn't think about anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all of my savings and set out on a journey. It is no easy feat to cross 2 sectors. I had to change from one ship to another, at times being forced to transfer to worlds waiting for a vessel, or for warp disturbances to survive. So it took him 107 years. For him, it took him 30 to 35. And what did I see? A dump. Metal anthills clinging to the columns. The marble tiles pilfered by paupers to use as cladding. It's been a dozen years since I came here, and I still haven't recovered from the shock. I had suspected that not everything from the booklet would exist in reality, but I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. The warp, like a shameless thief, is guilty of stealing your shot Spanlotter to his servants. But what sense is there in spending half your life on such an enterprise, only to then lose your spirit and waste the remaining half on nothing at all? Your perseverance, Master Skatov, should have been applied elsewhere. However, the fact that you succumbed to indolence after your journey is far more deserving of reproach than your questionable choice of life goals. Okay, everyone has something to say. So then ink and paper can lie and cause pain. Does this mean that all I've ever read will one day disappoint me about the ugliness of reality? Alright, Cassia, calm down. And that's why you should never meet your heroes, kids. Exactly. But you're an architectural historian. Isn't what happened to Footfall not part of its history? Gordai strokes his goatee. Yes, Footfall's current appearance, slums fused together with the remains of majestic palaces, is a unique phenomenon. It would be curious to observe what other places have taken after it, thereby solidifying it as a new style of architecture, or if it still remains as a local oddity. My word, you certainly know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. Be that as it may, I just wanted to say, thank you for hearing me out. Over the dozen years I've spent on Footfall, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story. It's just a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. I'm as poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. After studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered something interesting. A ciphered message scattered throughout its pages, taking the form of a riddle. It described certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it is the work of the booklet's creators. One of these riddles led to something, a wondrous discovery. I will gladly share what I've been able to learn with you. Oh cool, an Owlcat puzzle. We will never solve this. Tell me what places these riddles lead to. The first location from the riddles isn't far from here. It's a bridge that was supposed to go through the center of this district and into the void toward the neighboring asteroid. Only a couple of its spans were built, and even those lie in ruins. Still, if the cache survived after all those years, it is there somewhere. So, the destroyed bridge in the Shadow Quarters may contain a cache left behind. The second location is the Lantern of the Great Cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on top of a dome. You've seen Footfall's atrium. The whole atrium is just the nave of the former little cathedral. The Legion's entire so-called palace could have fit inside what was meant to be naught but a single room. The Great Cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger, but alas, construction was just getting underway when Dwayne died and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, has already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed the Chapel of St. Drusus the Warrior. So, Footfall's Great Cathedral was never built. The turret that crowned it is now located in the atrium, which serves as the chapel. I know exactly what that is, and that's all I know. Okay, so we've got one place in the Shadow Quarters to explore, and we've got one place in the atrium to explore. There's a logic test over here. Pascal can try it. The menu system of the Odysseus Damascus, I can't quite read it because this looks eerily similar to the Eternal... I lost that message, unfortunately, because of the Rogue Trader thing, sadly. Nothing else going on here. I think there's a shop in here somewhere as well. I mean, there's quite a lot of this place. There's all this area back here, but I don't see how to get to it. It doesn't seem to be connected. There definitely wasn't a door. Or was there? There's a door right there. I'm an idiot. Let's head back around. Because I think there's a shop. I told there's a shop in this place by some criminals that I rescued. Oh. There's a man. At a cutscene. Oh. He's drunk. Or he's pulling a... He just shot himself in the head. Oh, by the throne. That's him, isn't it? The poor sapper got his tongue cut out by the anvers. Let's have a cheeky sup of tea. That's the one. I think he was from the Casablanca. Well, his troubles are over now. You can get rid of that thing by de-equipping it. What thing, Daedra? Oh, you mean the Vesper? Is it actually a piece of equipment?
Entertainment.
No, it doesn't seem to be a piece of equipment. What thing are you talking about? We can't even... Oh, there's some goods here.
That?
We found a power maul. Mastercrafted power maul. That might be useful for a certain guy who likes to bash things.
What advice do you seek?
So he's currently using a chain axe, but if we have a look at the mastercrafted power maul, so it has a higher damage threshold, it does more armor penetration, it doesn't do the bleeding thing. It has the power swing ability, which is quite a lot. And it can control movement. I think I'm going to give him the power maul. I think the power maul goes better with the shield, and it's a little bit less corn worshipping, because he is a little bit close to worshipping corn, a little closer to being a corn worshipper than I like with the chain axe.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, this looks interesting. Reza. The woman looks to be in her 40s, and she is surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusty skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light flicker through the smudged lens of a prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base of her shoulders to her knuckles. Look at this. Oh, she's actually got a portrait. This is what she looks like. So, no imperial. They're not really imperial tattoos, so she's not super faithful. Pistol at her hip as well. Looking for something specific, you buying, or maybe selling? Don't be shy, just ask. Old Risen knows all kinds of folks. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. So this is the guy that we freed back in the first system. Grandpa Backfell says hello. Riz's face breaks into a broad smile. The old rascal. I thought he croaked in the mines a long time ago. But old man Backfell's still alive and kicking, you say? Me and him have been through a lot of interesting scrapes together. Oh, of all the weird and wonderful things you've acquired, Backfell wouldn't send his regards along with just anyone. You must have done him a good turn. And because of that, old Riz is going to give you a special discount. You've gained a 5 profit PF discount on items from the Fellowship of the Void faction. Cool. Let's see what you have to offer. Right. So she has, to start with, Navy Swashbuckler's Coat. Increases the range of officer archetype abilities. No, sorry. This wearer grants the wearer plus 10% parry reduction and plus 5% armor penetration for melee attacks. That could be good for a couple of people. A bayonet knife. While the wielder attacks with any ranged weapon at 1 cell range, the attack also inflicts bleeding. And a serrated greatsword. Nobody in my party uses greatswords. What else have we got? There's Pirate Chainmail. There's Impulse Boots. Whenever the wearer makes a melee area attack, they regain 2 movement points and plus 8% critical hit chance. Like that. Ooh. Does that count Dance of Death? That could be huge with... That could be actually broken as hell on Kibala. Because if her jump ability, it counts as a melee area attack, every time she jumps, she'll gain 2 movement points. And mounting critical hit chance. That could be insane. Anything else? There's an acid spitter. This thing shoots nets. It's a net gun that shoots. It's in a Weber that melts people. The Staff of Endless Flame is a fire. Okay. Apex Predator gloves, needle gloves. Old Shield. Tactical Backpack. This backpack gives us rare +1 rate of fire or strike count for any weapon capable of burst attacks. That's good for a certain Sister of Battle. There's also a Swashbuckler Cloak, which does the same as... No. Whenever the wearer has 2 melee weapons equipped, they gain +10 weapon skill and +50% crit damage. That's huge. We're getting into stuff I won't be able to afford now. 4 sword called Awakened Nightmares. Some good stuff down here. What can we actually reputation up for? So they're looking for Heretic Trophies, Xeno Artifacts, Jewelry. Type in value. Nope. Cost. But I want to go Ascending. Doesn't let me do that. Specifications. So I could sell some. So if I select a tradable, I get 1,000. I get 10,250, but that would like, take everything I wanted out of here. What do I actually want to go for here? I wouldn't mind picking up the Impulse Boots, which means I need to get to trade value 4. So if we just look at selling stuff to get us to trade value 4. So I don't know how much I have got in the way of heretic stuff. I think I've got a lot. I've got some jewelry, though. We could sell the jewelry. That would get me 900. I did 1,500. What else is good here? Ship components and armor kits. We could definitely sell some armor kits. We've got a lot of those. That gets me to 1050, 1200, 1350, 1500. So that gets me to... Oh, I'm only at Fellowship of the Void level 1. I've got a long way to go to get to level 4. I don't think I want to spend that much right now. Though those do look good. If I was to sell my ship components, the rest of my armor kits... Is that all the armor kits? No. They've ended up mixed in. So let's see how much this is going to get me. Armor kit, armor kit. Okay, let's get this in. This is just stupid the way I'm doing it. So the armor kits will get me... Okay, that'll get me 3350. That'll get me one more level. I'm going to need a lot more than that. They also want ship components. What have we got in the way of ship components? Just one in ship components I've already picked. Ranged weaponry and melee weaponry is like fine for them, but not amazing. Just want to see how many points I can get here. Let's get to 5,000, I guess, and see if I can pick that up. That's got me to level 4. So you get 8,500. So I need another, what, 2,000 in order to get enough to buy those boots. If they're even any good. That'll get me to about 1,000. It's going to be quite hard. I think we have to sell a lot of stuff to get there. That's all old weapons. Miscellaneous is worth basically nothing. Ranged weaponry is also not worth a lot, but I don't really have much else to trade. Fuel is also not worth a lot. There's an armor kit here at 1650. Sell some ranged weapons, I guess. I just need to hit 2,000. Okay. Right, now we're at 5. Let's buy everything we can. So I've got the Swashbuckler's Cloak, I've got the Intoxicating Elixir, I've got the Greatsword, I've got the Monofilament Grenades, I got the Chainmail, I got the Boots, I got a Mesopattern Auto Pistol, and I got an Industrial Hammer, which is a two-handed hammer. So the big question is, if we go to Kibala, she's currently wearing Skirmisher Boots. Whenever this weird does damage to me, the wearer has a 25% chance to gain 2 MP. The big question is, do these boots, do her abilities count as area attacks? We won't know until we try it out. We also have the Swashbuckler's Coat. This coat grants the wearer plus 10% power reduction and plus 5% armor penetration for melee attacks. That seems better than 15% armor against warp damage, so we'll give her that as well. There's nothing else really that I picked up that I want to equip. It was just all for those boots. Let's get out of here and get on with the game. I think that's everything I wanted to see. Apparently there's something back here. I wonder if we'll get attacked for going into this safe. Pascal?
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Rise to
Something
the
here
top,
as well.
or get left in the dust.
Okay. And then we're just going to get out of here now. Oh, did I move the camera too far? Yeah. So we're going to explore the Shadow Quarters now, which I think will involve quite a lot of fighting. We'll get a good idea of whether or not Idra is actually broken beyond all belief. Because I think she is. I think she can just, because she can blind everybody around her, I think it's just insanely overpowered. Oh, that's interesting. All hit chances above 95% are given to additional crit chance. So if you get your hit high enough, you are actually rewarded for it. I wonder if that's on a diminishing return or not. Come on. Okay. So we've got a few things to do here. But really we just want to explore. Anything over here? No. So there's a lot going on that we kind of passed last time we came through here. And the biggest part of it is that this area over here seems to be under quarantine. So let's explore out this way. Oh, we found another one of those chaos symbols. That thing declaring my like existence. Oh,
see that?
more chaos symbols and workers. This looks like a fight. This looks so much like a fight. This area here. Look at the way that everything's laid out. I bet if we come in here, we're gonna get attacked. Maybe not. Okay, there's just workers here. I was expecting something else. There's something going on over here, though. The small nook in the stone is empty apart from dust and a few scraps of paper. There's evidence that the cache once had a small door covering it and a locking mechanism. Note from Bridge Cache. The crumpled note only has one small fragment of tests. You're on the right path, Seeker. The other caches. Oh, this is from that thing the guy gave us. So this is the actual cache we're looking for, but there's nothing in it. Someone's already taken it. Alright, there's a door there leading to a warehouse. I'm not going to go in there just yet. Let's continue exploring this area. So these are the exterminators. We can't get in through this way.
Let us not dawdle.
There's probably another way to get in there, though. I guess we're kind of being forced to go this way for now. Let's go up here. Wastewater, unsafe for drinking even after purification, and now being used for laundry. Okay. From behind the closed doors, you hear the humming of primitive washing machines and the voice of laundry workers singing simple songs. We found the laundry. And some more stuff to collect. Oh, that's a cool image.
What a peculiar thing.
These chaos symbols are everywhere. A well-worn poster with a call to serve the Imperium.
Attention to detail.
More of the symbols. And another box. I feel like the Raven just highlighted it to us, which is kind of cool.
This exploratory
Just more
blast
stuff to
from
steal.
Keep your eye on the prize.
And another box. Oh. Who holds a flamer like that, you idiot? We're almost refueled here. Now, we'll show you how it's done. I don't think it's going to take well to be spoken to like that. I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy's pretty much a cinder. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. So they've just burnt somebody to death. Okay. I guess we are getting a little bit of an early warning that we're getting into a fight. Yeah, there's guards up ahead. This is a fight. Let's go. Let's get our asses kicked. I found the fights on this station have been much harder. Much, much harder. Okay, this guy looks scary already with a two-handed... That's a thunder hammer. No, that can't be a thunder hammer. It's just a power hammer. Look at that. Here comes another training target for us. Fire it up, you lot. Imagine having to call the mechanicus for washing machine repair. Look, that's part of their job, as far as I'm aware. That's what they need to do. Okay, so Pascal is up first. I want to give him a decent position to snipe from. There's not a lot of cover here. This is a little bit of a nasty corridor. But he could maybe sit back and snipe. I can't put him up here, sadly. It's a little bit of just like a death funnel. I don't really want to push forward into this. Let's put Pascal back here. Or maybe put him here. Because he needs a decent position to sit and snipe from. For me, I need to kind of stick with the team, but also not be too exposed. So I'm going to set up back here. Maybe set up here. What is this buff? Oh, that's chat. Abalard. I'm going to put Argenta in cover here, where she can cover. She can do shooting. We'll keep Abalard and Kibble back to start with, and kind of just try and pull the enemies towards us, rather than rushing in to like get into a fight straight away. The only person I don't have a space for is Idira. It's like, this is, okay, we're just going to have to kind of pile up a little bit, which I don't think is going to work very well. And then chat, I want chat like here-ish. I can't actually, so chat goes here. Make it a death tunnel. Yes, exactly. That's what I want to try and do, is make it a death tunnel for them. And then a Vesper there. Okay, let's see how badly this plays out for me. So Pascal's up first. The first thing we're going to do with Pascal is I'm going to hunt down prey, and I'm just going to mark this fire starter as our first prey. Then I'm going to set up a perfect spot to get plus 20% cover efficiency, plus 50 perception, and plus 15 ballistic skill. That leaves me with 3 AP. My first plasma shot is free because of his perk, so I'm going to take a free... It says it's going to cost 1 AP, but I believe it is free. Okay, that was a hit. Now I'm going to do an area. No, that's not an area. That's a charge. I'm going to do an area. No, we'll do an overcharge shot on this guy and try and kill him. Okay, and that's going to be the end of Pascal's turn. Next up is Abalard. I don't really want to push forward with Abalard just yet. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to brace for impact, and I will also endure, and we'll hold him here for now. Because I want to just set up like a murder tunnel for these guys. They've got grenades. Okay, that's a stun grenade on Argenta. That's not good. At least she's in some cover. Cinder here looks scary. They've got some sort of stack. I need to actually look into what buffs they've got, because that was a stacking buff as they ran.
Hold on.
It's a real shame that she's stunned, because there's a lot of work she could do right now. What is this guy got? I believe it's called a Fatal Funnel. So Cinder has pack mentality. This creature armor is increased for each adjacent ally. They have charge, they have frenzy. This creature receives bonus MP and additional attack per turn. They have Horde of Thugs. At the start of their turn, this creature gets +5 to weapon skill and mystical for each ally. So they get bonus stuff from being close to enemies. Okay. Well, is Argenta actually stunned? It doesn't look like she is stunned. I don't see a stun debuff on her, so I don't think that the debuff worked on her. In that case, I'm going to move chat. That's going to cost me an AP. Hang on. I want to you serve me. I want a voice of command. That's going to cost me 1, 2. I want to bring it down. That's going to cost me 3. I want Air of Authority is 2, so that's 2. So I've got enough to relocate chat. So I'm going to move chat forward. How far forward can I move chat? It's a little bit hard to tell. I think I can move chat forward to here. If I put chat here, though... No, yeah. Okay. And then I do a you serve me. That will hit everybody.
On it.
So now everybody serves me. So they're all getting... The Noble Sign's 1 ally. It looks like it's only hit Argenta. But the other stuff should hit everybody. I'm now going to do Air of Authority, which should hit everybody. No, it's not. I'll just do it on I can't do it on Argenta. Okay. We'll do a... what's it called? A Voice of Command on everybody. It looks like possibly... Did only Argenta get the Voice of Command? Or did you get it too? No, you got it too. So everybody got Voice of Command there. Now I should be able to Air of Authority, because I've got range, but I can't Air of Authority here. Yes, the bird does not... The bird also serves me. And now we can buff with Bring It Down on Argenta.
I'll make it happen.
So now she gets an extra attack. Now she only has 2 MP here, so I'm just going to open up with a bolt gun on Burst Fire.
I'll do it.
Cool. That was a great free turn. She still has 1 AP available. It's like she has no AP available. All I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a Furious Recital for more momentum. And I'm going to end her turn. We actually just hit high momentum. So we're going to break the game even more. We're going to go... Okay. Wait, has everyone gotten an extra action? It's given everyone an extra action. So Bring It Down has hit everybody that's in range of chat. Okay, so we get a free shot with Pascal. I think an area of effect plasma pistol shot to here is good for him. That's both of them dead. I also still have no AP available for him. But what I will do is I will analyze this guy because he's scary. Okay, now Pascal's turn is over. Back to me. I'm going to give a free turn to Argenta. We're going to get Argenta to pop Rapid Fire. And then we're going to shoot at Cinder.
Doubt is for the weak. Is why I was chosen.
And then we're going to do it again.
I'll do it.
And then we're going to reload. And we're going to end her turn. She still hasn't taken her turn yet. I now have a shot. Do you think... I can't kill Cinder, but I could kill this Anvar Thug. And I killed them with a sniper shot. And that was... we're still on our first turn of the game. Hey, Mishaps, you just missed the most ridiculous Argenta turn. It was insane. You just missed an insane Argenta turn. Hey, thanks for the sub, Tasmania. That's awesome. I really appreciate it.
I'm here, maggot.
Okay, there's a lot of fire grenades going into Argenta right now. But you know what she's going to do? She's going to stand... Hey, Tavian with Cat. How are you doing? Hi, late. I'm Tavian with Cat. Oh, sorry. You've already been here. We're going to drop a rapid fire. And we're going to do it again. Yeah. And then we're going to do a Revel and Slaughter. And that's the end of her turn. Now, she is on fire a little bit. As is chat is also on fire a little bit. You can do something whenever it appears. It stacks so well. Oh, I thought I had to save it when I hit as many enemies as possible. So that's why I wasn't using it. I'm going to hold Adira back a little bit longer. We're still in the shooting phase of this encounter.
Let's get to it.
That's right. Run through the fire. And miss.
Here we go.
This guy's got a shotgun.
Show me what you've got.
This guy's got an axe. Okay. Adira now. To show how insane she is, what we do is we get her bird to fly to here.
It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself.
And then we cast Sensory Deprivation on it, and it's going to hit 1, 2, 3 of them with Sensory Deprivation. So to remind you what Sensory Deprivation does, the target makes a willpower resistance test. If they succeed, they are blinded. If they fail, they take a -10 penalty to all characteristics. They are reduced by blindness and must make a resistance test at the end of each turn. The first success makes them blinded. The second success lets them see again. So no matter what, they're all getting blinded. And if they fail their test, it's an ongoing blindness.
Anything else?
And that's all of them blinded. Now, I don't think I can Psychic Scream onto the bird. No, I can't. But what I could do is I could do a Purification. Oops, I didn't actually mean to click on that. But we could do that as well. And then I'm also going to give a dodge bonus to Argenta, because she's in a little bit of the danger zone right now. And that's that turn done.
Get to it.
Okay. Pascal is now up. Let's do an overcharged plasma shot on this guy. That didn't kill them, unfortunately. Did we hurt? I think there was a discharge that's hurt a few people around him. We will just analyze this guy back here. We'll end the turn. I think I am going to get Abalard into the fight now. We're going to charge this guy here. And he just exploded. And then we're going to activate Daring Breach. And then we're going to just keep moving forward, and we're going to hit this guy.
A tactically sound approach.
He exploded, and then we're going to move to here.
We should deal with this.
And we're going to hit this guy.
Victory is imminent.
And then I think we've got enough MP to get to this guy and finish him off. And just because it's the last attack of the fight, we're going to hit him with a power swing. Do I have AP? Yeah, we're going to do a Reckless Strike first, and then we're just going to hit him with a normal attack.
I will do my duty.
And that's the end of the combat. Now, I remember doing this fight. This is the last fight I did in my first playthrough. I stopped at this fight because I could not beat it. I got murdered here every time I tried to do it. And we just walked through like that, like it was nothing.
It's my duty.
Blessed be the
Oh, I keep trying to heal wounds. We can't heal wounds. Oh, I can. It wasn't a wound. It was a fresh injury. So yeah, that just happened. Look at the pile of bodies. The only person I'm really interested in looting is this guy, because he had some cool stuff. Okay, it was a Thunderhammer. What on earth is a thug doing with a Thunderhammer? These things are like Space Marines wield these things. Although I guess it's not an Astartes Thunderhammer. It is still a Thunderhammer, and that's insane. No use to us though, because I don't use two-handed weapons for anyone in the party. Also had a Fire Blessed Carapace. Armor 45%, dodge penalty times 0.75. This Carapace grants us with a +2 to defection and plus 20% armor against fire damage, as well as immunity to burning. What does that mean if I put that on Heinrich and he sets himself on fire for more damage? Does he still catch fire but doesn't take the burning damage? That's either really, really powerful or it doesn't do what I think it does. We also have Anver's note left from Cinder's crew. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance of the Adeptus. Make sure some gawker doesn't see where you're going. So that would be the Adeptus Amascus, which is the drink place. Interesting. All right, then there's just a bunch of junk. Lots of fire grenades and a stun grenade as well. A note from the body student Amber's leader mentioned, apparently it's the Adeptus Amascus. The turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance. Okay, we'll finish exploring this area and then we'll go back and explore that. We also discovered another chaos symbol here. That was an insane fight. Like, that was just insane.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile.
No, the dog wants to go out. She got up. She was fast asleep. The second I started streaming, she woke up, which is very typical for us. We've come all the way around here. We still haven't worked out how to get into this area here, which we do need to get into. There is a door here into a warehouse. There's also a door here into Dark Hideout. Let's check out the Dark Hideout. I put the armor on R2 and gave her a flamer. I do actually want to give her a flamer, Daedra. I don't think I've got a good flamer for her yet.
Sets my path.
But the way her build works, she does need to have a burst, like a spray weapon. She's going to go to shotgun. I don't know if I've got a flamer. I do have a flamer. I've got just a standard flamer. We could the shotgun just does so much more damage. Range is 3 to 7. It's the same. The shotgun just does. At the moment, the shotgun I have is better than the flamer. What breed is the doggo? Oh, she's come back to bed. You go back to sleep. She's a Bull Arab cross. She's a rescue, so I don't know her actual doggy history fully. But I've had her for she's 10 years old now. I've had her for most of her life.
Left in the dust.
She's a sleepy puppy. All right, what's this? But she's a big dog. Dark hideout. Cool. Well, we're gonna do a quick save because we're playing an RPG and something bad could happen, and we're gonna jump into the dark hideout. I'm sure nothing bad will happen for us jumping in here. Dark hideout. God, Argenta did some work there. I can't wait to give her a proper heavy bolter. Okay, there's a door here and a corridor here. I don't leave any doors behind us, so let's check the door. Okay. Hideout so far is pretty empty. I'm expecting something bad to happen. There's thugs down here, but they're not hostile to us. At least, not yet. Anvar Kingpin. The man with the shaggy mop of dark hair is dressed and armed about as well as everyone else in here. And yet, he is unmistakably the leader. He takes a step forward towards you. He chuckles. He spreads his arms wide in a welcoming gesture. My guests! What a joy it is to see you in my humble refuge. I see you came here to be introduced to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? You already know the answer, heretic. And I think she doesn't grasp a weapon. I'm pretty sure Argenta would cock her gun. Abalard, would you kindly inform this bandit vermin that we have come to execute him? You've ruled over all of Footfall with fear. This is a serious achievement. I could do with people like that, so let's talk. I prefer to use human resources rashly rather than charge in with guns blazing. If you have something to say, then say it. I will. Your time has passed. All of you, bureaucrats, Kasbaglika, rogue traders, conceited aristocracy, and other worthless trash. All of you will soon burn. Do you even know what our names mean, outsider? Footfall calls us Anvers, but they do not just stop to learn, listen, look. The man pauses, then half closes his eyes and proclaims in crude but clear High Gothic. Auxilio non veniet. Help will not come. The maw has closed. The Coronis expanse is on its own now. A new era has come and we are its sovereigns. Oh, they're declaring themselves a, they're no longer under the Emperor's rule, I'm guessing. That's pure heresy to... Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, he's just turned off.
We'll beg for mercy,
Toxic
but
vapors
I
detected.
will grant
Commencing
no
air purification.
You into corpse starch.
Okay, straight into a fight. I don't know if we got a chance. I asked him to talk, and he dropped us into a very bad place. So it doesn't look like we're affected by the toxic juice yet. No, we don't have... What's the null directive? Oh, cool. We don't have anything yet for the toxic, but I guess it's coming. I'll put me here. I will move chat to here. We'll put Abalard. I keep getting his name wrong. I want him far forward for this one, so we're always going to put him here. He's probably going to get shot a little bit at the start. Argenta in the spot he was in to shoot as many people as possible. Kibala going forward with our dude. Pascal needs a sniper position. Up here would be great, but there's no cover. I don't think he's got line of sight from in here. But I can put him over here, which should be a good shot for him. Then we've got Idira. She also needs a good sniping position. For the moment, I might just sneak her in here and see what she can do from here and move her if she can't. And then Vesper, I want... Well, Vesper can't really move too far forward. We'll put Vesper here. Okay, everyone's in position. Let's start the battle. Okay, Argenta is up first, which is pretty good. So we're going to dump a rapid fire. And I'm just going to I'm going to try and hit as many people as I can with it. Which is basically these four here.
I'll do it.
A waste of blood.
Okay. And then we're going to dump a Fierce Recital.
The Emperor commands. I act.
Now I could do a concentrated fire. Oh, I should have done a concentrated fire. Damn. No, she doesn't. Yeah, I should have done a concentrated fire. I forgot she had that ability. We'll just hold for now. I'll give her a reload, and that'll be her turn. She needs all the buffs that I give her. Good shooting there, and our bodyguard. So he's an officer, and he just frenzied. Looks like he has a chainsword and 240 HP. Actually, these guys have a lot of HP. Okay, he just pointed at Abalard and made him explode. Okay, that guy has the thing where more people around him gives him more armor. And frenzy. And a charge. Good block, Abalard. And another block. Okay, Adira is up next. Where can you put your bird? Oh, the bird can go here.
Quiet, Whisper.
This is insane.
It's my turn, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Then we're going to drop a blind on all of these characters. Oh, I can only blind... I think they're all being affected.
Not this guy.
No line of sight to target. No. Oh, crap. I need line of sight. I might have to move her here, and I don't know if she has line of sight from here. Not enough movement points. Oh, no. Let's see if she has line of sight from here.
Cover me.
Otherwise, we're going to probably grenade with her. Like people are asking me to. Yeah, okay, she can see from here. So all of these people are getting blinded.
Was that you?
Cool.
Or
Then I'm going to give Kibala a massive dodge bonus because she's already low on HP. And then I'm going to do a purification discharge, I think. Because there's not much... I could set one guy on fire or hurt all of them. Okay, that did a little bit of damage. And that's her for the turn. I'll just move her back
I
here.
know what is to come.
Okay, Kibala is burning, which isn't great. I'm going to use one of her AP to give her a medkit this turn. But the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to jump over the fire so she doesn't run through it. Oh, she doesn't got enough a room to death from above. So I'm going to have to run her through the fire. I don't know if this will kill her. I'm going to medkit her before we move.
You cannot trick death. It will claim me.
Okay, now I'm going to move to here.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Okay, she didn't. I was worried she might take more damage. We're going to hit this guy with a sword.
Trust me.
Then I'm going to jump over him, and we're going to find out if this thing gives her more movement points. So movement points are currently 0. If this counts as an area of effect attack, she'll get 2 movement points. Doesn't count as an area of effect attack. But what might count as an area of effect attack is Blade
The
Dance.
shadow. Death is a blessing.
If that counts as an area of effect melee attack, she should get 2 movement points. Okay, neither of them counted, so those boots don't do anything for her.
Trust me.
And then we'll leave her. I need to make sure to use where it hurts more often, but we'll leave end her turn there.
Flesh is weak, yet I know no pain.
These guys are blind, remember? Okay, it's Abe's turn. I think I just want to charge into all of these guys and murder them. No, it doesn't count as an AoE attack email. Jeez. It doesn't count as an area melee attack. So the equipment I'm talking about is these boots that we picked up. When the wearer makes a melee area attack, they regain 2 movement point and gain plus 12 critical hit chance. That's specifically what I'm talking about. Grenades do count. A grenade might actually be very good against these 3. A grenade costs me 2 MP. So I could charge these guys, or just move over, cleave them, and throw a grenade. That seems pretty nice. Let's head to here.
My place is at the fore.
Give them to... yeah, I'll give them to Abalard, yeah. We'll do a... harsh... No, I want to do a power swing on these 2, which will leave me with 2 MP.
At your beck and call.
And with those 2 MP, I will... oh, I can't throw a grenade anymore. Okay. Never mind. In that case, I could charge this guy, which will trigger attack. I think I'm just going to brace.
Victory is imminent.
They did, in fact, cast it. Yeah, they did. And will endure. And I could also knock them to the ground with Get Off Me, but I don't think we need to do that right now. Hey, Wooden Plank Games, how's it going? I've got the mod installed, and it's working, before you ask. Nice parry. They're frenzying again. Oh, where'd that guy come from? Uh-oh. She parried it, but still took 10 damage. Great for a blade dance, although she hasn't got it left. Okay, Pascal is up. This is a great shot for a plasma. So we're going to activate Perfect Spot. I'm going to check that they're in range. I should have done this first. Yeah, I can drop a plasma here. Then we're going to mark one of them as prey. Then I'm going to fire a plasma shot because I get one for free each turn. Your carpool never came this morning. Oh no. I'm thinking. I'm guessing, Deja, what you meant to say was give the boots to Abalard, right? I'm guessing that's what you meant. All right, now we'll do an area plasma attack here. Oh! I did unfortunately hurt the bird, but that was instead. And then that's the end of Pascal's turn. Now the plasma's doing its work. Okay, now it's me. There's actually not that many enemies left. I think we're going to give the extra turn to Kibala. So let's move chat as far forward as possible. Actually, the problem with chat right now is I can either buff everyone around me or buff Kibala. And I think I'm actually going to buff everyone around me. So we're going to give a You Serve Me to this, which will affect everybody around me.
Personally.
Then I'm going to drop a You Serve Me on it. Then I'm going to give it Air of Authority.
Who, if not me?
We're fighting the Anvars in the Shadow Quarters. I just wandered into their headquarters, and it didn't really give me a chance to do anything. And then I'm going to give an extra turn to Argenta.
On it.
The Tech Wizard did indeed cast Gun. Alright, we've got 2 MP to play with, so I can just do a Burst Fire here. I think I'm going to fire along this angle here, which will clip a few people, and will not hit Kibala. Oh, but I need to actually... yeah. Okay, that was the worst round of shooting we've ever had from Argenta, but that's okay. I'm going to just end her turn there. Now... yeah, the fog is here, you just can't see it. He like turned the fog on and then the fog... I'm not sure what happened. So now Idira gets an extra turn. And what I'm going to do with that is probably... we'll give Kibala a dodge bonus. And I think I'm going to... I can't move... I can move the bird and blind more people, actually. So I'm going to move...
See what you can do.
I pushed the wrong button. I pushed Purification Discharge instead of Relocate. We can still relocate the bird for next turn, though. Okay, and then we'll leave it there, and that's her turn over. Now I'm going to give a move order to Argenta.
Make it happen.
And now everybody gets a move. I want to relocate Argenta down the stairs, but the fire basically means that isn't going to happen. Actually, nothing I really want to do with her. I could do it. It was a bit of a waste because there's nothing to do with it. I do have a shot left over, however.
It's as good as done. Another enemy down.
Teemo Fog Machine. Oh, we've got a high momentum now. So I've got Finest Hour. I think I want to Finest Hour Kibala.
Honored to witness this.
Okay, excellent. We're going to start off with a Cleave. We're going to start off with... So, if the target of the Executor's next successful attack is suffering any damage over time effects, for each effect, it must make the relevant resistance test required to remove it. So they're currently not suffering from damage over time. I need to make them bleed. I'll just confirm that. There's no bleed or anything on them. No. So we'll hit them with a Cleave first.
As honor ordered.
Or they could just explode. That works too. So then we're going to stab this guy.
As the tenants demand.
Is he bleeding? He's now bleeding. So we'll now activate where it hurts.
Shadows will see it done.
And then I'm going to stab him again, I guess.
As honor ordains.
For 32 damage. Then I'm going to Death from Above. I can't quite get to them. I'm just going to jump behind
Trust
him.
me.
Force Repentance trigger there. He's almost dead. I'm going to Death from Above again to
As
here.
the tenants demand.
And that's him dead. And that's basically everything I can do with her. I could try and jump her over to these guys. I don't think I've got enough charges of Death from Above. She is also short of breath. Okay, each stack of... So she's tired out. Let's just leave her turn there. It's my turn again. I'll end my turn. Now it's Argenta's actual turn. And unfortunately, her targets are all blocked by Kibala. Unless I maybe relocate her over here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
So we'll pump off a... I've got enough for a Rapid Fire.
Dance for the weak.
Then a Concentrated Fire. No, Concentrated Fire doesn't do anything. Because she's not doing an area attack. I'm mixing that up with Rapid Fire. And then we'll shoot at these guys.
I'll do it.
That was fine. Ooh, that was some nasty return fire. Good parry, Kibala.
She did always
And
want to be a martyr.
then she died. Okay, let's blind these guys with the bird. So I need to make sure I've got line of sight to the bird. But first of all, we'll move it. So I want to relocate the bird so it's hitting all of them, which is here.
What was the command again?
And then I want to
Oh,
drop
right.
sensory deprivation on it, which will hit all three of them.
Anything else?
Okay, that's all of them sensory deprived. And then can I Psychic Scream at the guy at the back? I can.
But of course.
Okay, there was a warp failure there, but he just exploded, which is lovely. And that's the end of her turn. Took a little bit of damage back here. Okay, Argenta is now down. Okay, not everybody wants to be a martyr, Adira. I'm going to move Abalard to here.
Tested tactics are the
And then we're going to charge this guy. I'm going to drop a... If I drop a Reckless Strike, I'll still have an attack at the end of the charge. So then we're going to charge him.
I will do my duty. Target well.
Damn, this guy has a lot of hit points. Okay, they're just trading blows.
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair. The soldier would have been
Jeez, so
disciplined
many
for
free
such a
attacks.
performance. Victory is imminent.
Okay, and now it's Pascal. Pascal, I don't think has a shot on this guy. Let me just check. He doesn't. They're out of range with his plasma pistol. I am going to move him forward now that the fire has gone out. And we're going to dump another perfect spot. And then we're going to try and hit them with a overcharged plasma shot. The chance to hit is actually impossible. I can't hit them. And I don't think I can shoot this guy either. I can't shoot this guy. Let's shoot him. Okay. A lot of it scattered off the area, unfortunately. I'm going to buff everybody else's weapons. Because that's the only plasma weapon I have found so far. That is why. Can I put chat? If I put chat here, will it hit Abalard and Pascal? It won't. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to hit Pascal. Oh, I don't have line of sight on Pascal. That's really annoying. In that case, we're going to... I might be able to do it with this now. Okay, I'm just going to hit Pascal up then. Oh, Pascal's already done. Yeah, he's already been buffed by these, so we'll just take an extra... We'll give Pascal a move.
Who, if not me?
You use two-handed weapons. He'd benefit from a full weapon. The thing is, I've just been pumping the plasma weapon bonuses. I could do it. It's just fun to give him a plasma weapon. You know, like, I don't need to min-max too hard. And then we'll give him a free attack.
My gut
he's out of line of sight. He's out of range. And I can't usurp him. That's really annoying. There's nothing else I can do. I can take a shot. I can't see this person. I can't see this person. So there's nothing I can do. Wow, massive.
An exemplary strike.
Ow. Okay, I just went down. I wasn't expecting him to move like that.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
He should be blinded as well. Yeah, he is blinded and stunned, but he still managed to do that. Let's give Pascal the dodge bonus. And then I'm just going to Psychic Scream at this guy. I can't see him. Can't see her either. And I've already moved. That's frustrating. I've still got movement available, though. Can't see him from here. Can't see him from here. I don't want to stand next to him. So he can't be seen in this spot. I can't get line of sight on him. Can't see him from there. See if we can see him from here. That's the best position I think I can see. He has definitely gone full core. You should never go full core. Yeah, I still can't see him. And I don't think I can see this person back here either. What's up, puppy? Oh, did her blanket come off? Hang on. Her blanket has come off and she's doing loud barks. No, we're not going outside. Hey, 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 Sonny. Don't ignore me. Sonny. Let's go to the bathroom. I'm going to let her out after this battle, but I want to finish this fight first, because it's pretty intense. She's going to probably waffle at us a little bit. Come on, into bed. Good girl. Go to bed. I'll let you out in a minute. Good girl. Get all cozy. Come on, sit down. Good girl. Thank you. Alright, let's finish this off. It's a little bit awkward, but we should be okay. I do also have Inferno, which isn't out... But I can't... He will actually... Look at that. He's in the one position that prevents him from being infernoed. I can't set him on fire. I can't set him on fire. There's actually very little I could do from here. So I'm just going to end her turn. Pascal taking a beating. Okay. Let's focus this guy down with Abalard. Or should I just finish this guy off? I think I'm going to finish this guy off with Abalard. So we'll just move around the corner. I'm not getting murdered. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to charge him down.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to hit him with a... I don't think the hard shove is worth it. We'll just hit him with a normal attack. Yeah, we took a lot of damage from their, like, elites. And then I'm going to hit him with a... I'm going to pop Stalwart Defense as well.
It will be done.
Okay, Pascal is up. There's no cover over here for Pascal. I don't know if Pascal's line of sight from here and cover. We're going to, again, drop a perfect spot. We're also going to mark this guy as prey. I can't see him. It told me I had line of sight, but I can't see him. Is that right? Yo, I can't shoot at him. Okay. We're going to shoot at him with an overcharged plasma shot. Okay, it failed and the plasma pistol exploded and killed Pascal. He just used another medkit. This is really looking quite bad. He just passed his sensory deprivation test. Yep, he can see again. We might be able to lose this fight. Because I can't get in a position to see him to psychically ruin his mind. He's just basically destroying Abalard.
Cover me.
Let's give Adira the dodge bonus. And then can she hit anyone with a Psychic Scream? She can hit him with a Psychic Scream. She can't hit him with a Psychic Scream. So I want to Psychic Scream at this guy.
Was it you?
For 32 damage. And then I'm going to drop another blind on the other guy. Okay. And then I'm going to end the turn.
Show me what you got.
Good, they missed. Now it's you. We're going to activate Reckless Strike.
Victory is imminent.
And then we're going to come in with... We're just, if I have to activate Daring Breach from Desperate Measures, I will. But we're going to start by attacking this guy as normal to begin with.
It will be done.
Abalard, not you.
Okay, he got us with the counterattack. I took a third med kit. And they killed... They didn't manage... They haven't killed the bird yet, but he's going to come and kill... he has like 1 million attacks a turn. Okay. We're definitely going to have to activate Desperate Measures here. So he is currently not blinded. So I think we're going to start by blinding him.
Will do.
And then I'm going to burn him to death. That's going to do no damage to him at all. This will do more damage to him. 27 to 39. But yeah, this looks like a wipe.
Anything else? Whispers.
That's it.
Getting louder.
Okay, so that went really, really well, and then went really badly, really quickly. We were absolutely dominating, and then we got murdered. And a big part of that, I think, was because we were fighting out of cover. But the cover in that room was not great, and the line of sight was very awkward as well. I think I just went a little bit too hard.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It is indeed. Okay, so this is outside the place. I'm willing to go back in and try again. Maybe use some more grenades this time? I don't know. Let's explore the other way, see if we're going to get into that fight from another angle. Nobody do the Far Cry 4 quote at me, please. So we went through that door last time, and that's what triggered the fight. But this looks like it's also going to trigger the fight if we go this way. Yeah, this is going to trigger the fight too if we go this way. It's just going to bring us into the fight from another angle. For previous Stream Heresy. What was the previous Stream Heresy?
Keep my options
Okay, I'm going to pick the exact same option I picked last time, which is if you have something to say, say it. And then he does the gas thing. Thanks for the super sticker tip, Twitter. What was it? I can't quite see it. Oh, run.
Show them no mercy.
Thank you very much for that. I didn't know you were here. I appreciate the support. That's very kind of you. Try again. I need to get a way for it to appear on screen. Okay, so now we have the green gas that didn't show up last time. And I need to set up the party. So there's no cover here at all. The only cover is behind. There's cover behind this pillar. And that's really it. We're going to have to fight our way forward for cover. The first person who's going to get to take actions is... So I think what we're going to do is we do this the coward's way. We deploy behind the wall. especially probably our fighters. I'm gonna put Kibala here. I'm gonna put Abalard where he is at the moment. I'm gonna stay right here. We'll put Pascal. He can't quite make it over here. I'm gonna put Pascal here. Who else is exposed right now? It's just Argenta. I could put Argenta here if I'm wanting to take the risk. You should be able to get a proper plasma weapon for Tech Priest on Alpha Row for Pascal if you get wiped again. I've probably got a better weapon for Pascal, honestly, if we really want to like min-max this. So, alternate weapons for Pascal. I do have an arc gun. So I've got an arc rifle, which does 10 to 15 damage, compared to the plasma pistol, which does 9 to 13. I just won't get the extra bonuses off the arc gun. I have a Weber, which does 6 to 8. What else can he use that's interesting? It's really plasma pistol, or it's the arc. We'll use the arc pistol. Unable to change equipment in combat. Okay, so if we fail again, I'll try the arc pistol. I'm going to try Argenta here, but she may get swarmed and killed if I put her there. I'm actually probably going to... I think it's better to hold her back and move her into position when the enemies in position themselves. Okay, let's try... Everyone's in position? No. Idira is still out in the open. Let's move Vesper to here. I will put Idira here. Bearing in mind I need line of sight to use my psychic abilities.
Let's get to it.
But this way they should all cluster up.
Let's get to it.
See, the green gas is gone already. So where's the Kingpin? That's the guy that did all the damage last time. Was it this guy here? No, that's the Anvar bodyguard. That's the guy that killed us last time. It is a plasma rifle? Okay. So Abalard is active. He could run down and hit these two guys. How do I feel about exposing him to danger so early? I think that's fine. He was the one who... He's the tank. Yeah, the gas just doesn't seem to be spawning, which is really weird. We'll do a cleave, which is a power swing. I'm not going to use harsh strikes right now. Okay, and then I'm going to activate brace for impact. I'm going to activate endure, and I'm going to also activate stalwart defense in this direction. Yeah, he does need the boots. I can't unfortunately activate the boots yet. I should have done that. I forgot about the boots, honestly. Once I discovered the boots didn't work for Kibala. Okay, that's good. 0 damage is what the number we like to see. Fair enough. Big charge. Nice. Knocked her over. Okay, Argenta is up next. I can put her in cover and maybe shoot these guys, but possibly clip Abalard. Or I can put her in cover here and then then use Frosian to kind of do some shenanigans with her. Okay, I can actually shoot a lot of people from here. She can step around the corner. That's fantastic. We're going to activate rapid fire. And then we're going to shoot as many as we can. So that's a big spread. That's a better spread. That's 1 kill. And then I'll activate Revel and Slaughter. And also activate Furious Recital. Okay, that's pushing towards high momentum. Okay, it's now Idira's turn. So from here, she will have line of sight on stuff.
I know what is to come.
We'll send the bird into the middle of the room to affect as many enemies as possible.
Let's see what you can do.
Oh, she might not be able to see it in that square. Why was it comical? She can.
But of course.
So they've now all got sensory deprivation. I'm going to give Abalard a dodge buff. And I'm going to... I really need to set the Kingpin on fire. But I can't see the Kingpin to set him on fire this turn. So I'm going to put one of the Cutters on fire. This is... who has a lot of HP? Cutter, Thug. The people who have a lot of HP that I want to set on fire, I can't actually hit at the moment. Oh, Frenzy into Shield Bash. Yes, that was quite funny. I could also just do a discharge for this turn. I think I'm going to discharge this turn.
It's my turn, and I'm going to control it myself.
Okay, keep missing. I love it. Keep missing. Abalard's doing great work tanking right now. Okay, Pascal is up. He can take cover here and shoot, which is where I'm going to put him. Then we're going to drop for a perfect position. I'm going to mark one of the chumps as his target for now. Maybe that's the Kingpin. Bodyguard, Instigator, 82. So this guy's 24 health. I'm going to mark him. I'm going to take a free plasma shot at the Kingpin, which will miss. And then I'm going to dump an area attack here. And that kills one of them. Gets me the buff from the Hunt Down Prey. And I'm going to mark probably this guy's the next prey to get another buff. Okay, I'm up next. What I want to do is I want to move to here. I want to move chat to here. I think is... No, I can move chat here, which is perfect. Then I'm going to you serve me on chat, which will buff the two shooters. And then we're going to hit them with a the other one. And then the other one. And then I'm going to give Argenta a free move.
I'll see to it, personally.
And oh, I thought I could put her in cover here. I can. We're going to move her to cover here. And then we're going to end her turn. Pascal doesn't need to move. I'm then going to give her a free attack, which will also give Pascal a free attack.
As good as done.
And we're going to... All I can do is burst fire. I can't, unfortunately, rapid fire. Oh, I can rapid fire. She needs to reload. So we're going to reload. That brought back the... Okay, rapid fire now has a cost. And I'm going to shoot... Probably try and take out as many scrubs as I can. Okay, that was a decent amount of fire. And now Pascal gets a shot as well. I'm just going to fire an ordinary plasma shot at someone he can kill. He has no line of sight on these guys. In fact, no, I pushed the wrong button. 69% chance to hit him, 69, 95% on him. Okay, that's him out. I'm also going to use this opportunity to buff all my melee people's weapons. And that's the end of that turn. Now I'm up. I've got no actions left, so I'll end my turn. Now it's Kibala. We could do a death waltz on the boss with Kibala if we can get to him. That's probably the best way to kill him. But I don't think Kibala can make it all the way to him this turn. Because this doesn't give me any extra movement. So I'd have to like run as far as I can and then try and death from above across the battlefield to him. Probably can't do that this turn. So let's just do as much damage as we can. We're going to run to here. And we're going to jump behind these guys.
As honor ordained is a blessing.
And kill 3 of them. Then we're going to stab this guy on the floor.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Then we'll jump to this guy.
Trust me.
And we'll jump behind him. I'm thinking, like, could I have made it? Probably not. We're going to jump to here.
Honor ordained is a blessing.
Okay, this is going really well. Much better than it did last time. I can then jump her... So how many more? She's got 2 more death from aboves. So one will get her to here. She might be able to make it to the Kingpin. I'm going to try it. She might be 1 square off the Kingpin. She's 1 tile off the Kingpin. Of course she is. Well, she'll die to the Kingpin if I let her stay there. So what I'm going to do... Who's got the least health here? This guy has... 7 wounds left. This guy has 71. We're going to jump to this guy.
As honor ordained.
And then I'm going to rewrite her turn.
I shall not fail.
She might hit Abalard here. No, she doesn't do friendly fire. Okay, now she's safely back in cover. Okay, Abs is up. Now, we could do a Daring Breach with him, but I don't want to expose him to the Kingpin just yet. This is a really nice spot for him to sit. So I'm going to just run up, and we're just going to hit this guy really hard.
Reduce to dust.
Then I'm going to set up a Retribution in this direction. Okay, that was a flame grenade on Abs. That guy just ran in and shot point-blank range at Pascal. Okay, this guy's also engaging Pascal. Ouch. Okay, Pascal is down. Argenta is up. if she shoots in this direction... Okay, I can shoot these guys without hitting... Okay, we're going to switch to the shotgun. And we're going to do a concentrated fire. And we're going to shoot this guy.
Doubt is for the weak. Why I was chosen.
And then we're going to run and gun.
Do it.
And we're going to do it again.
Faith without deeds can escape the Emperor's
Okay,
judgment.
that was pretty good. Adira is up next. I need to blind the Kingpin and do as much damage to him as I can. So I'm going to need to bring Adira out into the open because she can't see him right now. And he's the only enemy remaining alive, right? No, there's two enemies. There's this guy in the back as well. I'm not too worried about them. But we really need to take this guy out. I don't really need to use the bird here. Although the bird may mean I don't have to expose her. No, because there's no way she can see the bird. Like, if the bird is... The bird is here, he'll be in range. But I don't think he can... I can't see the range of the bird, unfortunately. If I fly the bird... Oh, her to here.
What's the command again?
He's not going to be in range, is he? No. So I'm going to move her out to here.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Now she should be able to blind him.
On it.
And then I'm going to set him on fire. Well, he may be immune to fire, because he's an Anvar. He is not immune to fire, okay? And then I'm going to give Argenta a dodge bonus, because I've got a feeling he's going to attack her. Whoops.
Was that you?
Got a little bit of a reality quake there. It's all good. Okay, so now it's back to me. I think I'm just going to give extra shots to Argenta to just mag dump on this guy with a shotgun. So we're going to go for another concentrated fire.
Emperor commands, I act.
And then I'm going to shoot him with a shotgun.
I'll do it.
One fire from regular fire, which happens to mean that they stack. Okay. So that also means that that armor doesn't protect from warp fire, which was the question I was asking earlier. And then I'm going to shoot him as well.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay, that did 17 damage, which isn't a lot. Kibble is last. She unfortunately can't get to him.
Death comes in silence.
She has no deaths from aboves left. But we can get her to shoot him. She does have an autogun. Kibble, definitely an Imperial Guardsman in terms of her firing abilities. Abalard for the win, though.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
So we'll pop Reckless Strike,
Do my duty.
and we'll hit this guy with our hammer.
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Okay, we did it. Let's play multiple warp demons, yet random things that swing too often is kryptonite. Oh, there's still that other guy left. I'm like, we've done it, we've won. No, this guy back here is still alive. And I can get next to
It will
him,
be done.
but I can't hit him. So we will just brace for
At your
impact.
beck and call.
But if he moves, we'll get an opportunity attack against him.
Show me what you've got.
Not enough to kill him, though. Okay, Argenta is back. Does she? Oh, he fell over. Like I said, some fancy ballistic vest will stop a wizard from magic missile. Let's switch back to the bolt gun. And we'll move to here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the
Because
fire in my
Abs is
heart.
here, I probably don't want to burst fire. Because he's in the range. So I'm just going to shoot her with a normal attack. Okay. Adira probably can't secure the kill for me. Psychic Scream should do it, actually.
Farewell.
Okay, we won. Whew. That was, first time round that went really badly. Second time round that didn't go too badly at all. I feel like we're supposed to do something with this computer, but it's not accessible. So, whatever the scripted event was here, it didn't fire. Let's just check for loot before we do anything else. Okay, so boring stuff. Then we've got the Anvar Chainsword. Most boards for short, plus 10% power, minus 10 enemy weapon skill when hit, just 12 to 16 damage or 20% armor penetration. I don't know if that's an upgrade. It is actually an upgrade over the Mastercrafted Power Mod. It has less armor penetration, more damage, which I actually quite like. So we'll give Abalard the Anvar Chainsword. We also got a medkit, and we got Pirate's Eye Patch. This eye patch grants us a plus 20 bonus to coercion, and I think we'll sell that at some point. That doesn't sound that great. And we'll collect everything else. Then I'm going to give Abalard his new sword.
Always there for you.
So where's the Anvar Chainsword? It should be sorted. There it is. The Anvar Chain... No, that's the Officer's Chainsword. Where's the Anvar Chainsword? There it is. yeah, it just looks great. It just looks great. Okay, well, we've dealt with the Anvars. Now we need to level up. So, give me a second while I get that ready. This will take a couple of seconds, but it shouldn't be a big level, this one. Okay, so I'm leveling up to my second level in Overseer. So I get a new ability here. And the ability I want to look for is I want to get Medicae Signal, which gives me a heal on the Servo Swarm. At the start of the turn, each ally in a 4-cell radius around the Servo Swarm gains 2 times Familiar's Fellowship bonus wounds and an Overseer Medicae over 2% chance to remove 1 injury. Wow, that removes injuries. The signal effect lasts until the Servo Swarm is destroyed, so just every turn, it'll pulse out healing. That's amazing. So that's what we're grabbing for me. For apps, we're going to grab Wildfire. The Archmilitan's next attack this turn will cost 0 AP and will not count towards the attack limit per turn. The cost of this ability is returned by -1 for every 4 stacks of versatility. That's awesome. That's basically that's a free melee attack every turn. And then that gets better. I'm going to do Adira next. Again, worried she's overpowered, but maybe not. Strategic Adaptation. Depending on the Familiar's number of wounds, the Overseer or the Familiar gains a special benefit for 1 round. Less than 50% wounds, the next 3 hits against the Familiar have their damage reduced by 11. 50% wounds or more, the Overseer deals plus 10% more damage with their next attack. If that attack kills the target, or if it does not count against the target attack limit per turn, the Overseer regains any AP spent on it. Wow. So she gets an Execute that refunds her action points. Then I'm going to do, I think, Pascal. No, we'll do Argenta next. She's probably going to get Wildfire as well, because that's just insane. And then I'm going to look at Pascal. For him, it's another bounty thing. So claim the bounty. The bounty hunter makes a free single attack with a selected weapon. This attack always hits, does not end the bounty hunter's movement, but deals 40% of the bounty hunter's usual damage. After each third enemy kills by Claim the Bounty hunter recovers 1 charge of Hunt Down Prey. If Claim the Bounty kills a target marked as prey, the bounty hunter receives plus 2 AP. Okay, so there's a combo there where we can do quite a lot of silly things. So that's free plasma shots. That's what that basically means. Or free arc blaster shots. And then our last person to level up is Kibala. And Kibala is got the bounty hunter. Nope, Kibala is over here. Kibala is an executioner. And for her, I want to grab Pain Resonance. All enemies suffering from damage over time effects in a 4-cell radius around the executioner immediately suffer an extra instance of damage from these effects. They must also pass a resistance test with a -15 penalty or suffer an additional negative effect. The effect and type of the resistance test depend on the additional damage over time. So if they're bleeding, they become blinded. If they're burning, they become slow. If they're poisoned, they become staggered. These additional effects are removed at the start of it. So this just builds up this, like, we're doing tons of damage over time effects with her. Okay. That is the team leveled up. Oh, yeah, I'm still not sure if I'm going to use her. Cargoes where stuff is sold from. Oh yeah, I'm just carrying around all this junk, aren't I? Now then, boots with the fur are no longer of any use for Kibala, so we're going to take those off. We'll give her back the skirmisher boots. And then we're going to give the boots with the fur to Abalard. He was wearing Warmonger boots, which aren't really that great. So now he's getting +2 movement points and stacking critical chance every time he makes a melee area attack, which I think is pretty nice for him. We're also going to... I do really like the plasma pistol, but let's fight a couple of battles with the arc. Where is the arc gun? Just to see how it feels. Was there anything else we picked up there? I don't think so. I should definitely... One thing I'll do like between streams is I'll clear all that up. All right, is there anything else going on here, or is that it? We do have an injury on Pascal. He has strength and toughness reduced by 20, AP reduced by 1. I don't think we need to go back to the ship to feel that. There is a hand flamer here. Now that could be really, really useful to give to Kibala, because that gives her an extra debuff she can put on enemies for 1 AP. Although that does use up some of her attacks, but then she can use her other attack. Like, there's a combo here. So where's the hand flamer in my inventory? I can't see it. There it is. Oh, she can't use it. She needs flame weapon proficiency. Okay, she can't use that yet. But a hand flamer is really interesting. And there's just some stuff on the floor here. Alright, well that's this area dealt with. Wasn't what I was expecting. There's a couple of things to loot in the middle of the room. Adrenaline War Boots. At the start of the wearer's turn, they gain plus 20% dodge until the end of the round. That's for Kibble. What are her... Because her current boots are not that great. Her current boots give her a chance to gain MP. This gives her plus 20% dodge. That's cool. Let's also give her back her swords. And then there's another loot box somewhere else. It's over here. Oh, it's just this guy on the floor. Okay. And he just said some stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. There's nothing else in this area that looks... Oh, there's some... Maybe something over here, potentially. I don't think so, though. But there's some, like, shadowed areas this way. I've already done both of those mishaps, but thank you for checking. Oh, there's some goods back here. More loot. Okay, a multi-key and some junk. And we've also got some more junk. Those things look like the stuff from Soma every time I see them. And there's nothing over here, okay? And then I don't think... So we came in from here. This passageway ended here. I don't think there was anything here, but we'll check it on the way out. Nah, there's nothing. Alright, we've dealt with this then. So we can go back to the dude and say we've dealt with the Anvers. Who I tried to speak to, but they just monologued at me and then attacked me. So, you know, their own fault as to what happened. I will just check a quick save. We're still looking for Jay's thing, though. And I also want to find where that dead drop, whatever they were talking about, was. Okay, let's save. Right, so we've been all up here. And we're trying to get into this area here. So I want to head back to here and see if I missed... There is this warehouse, but I'm going to see if there's like another way in down here. Or maybe I just have to talk to the guards. I'm not sure. Extermination Brigade Sergeant. Your ladyship, what an honor. The whole of Footfall is talking about the new head of House von Valancius. Foreman of Footfall Utility Crew 3, at your service. What are you doing? Just burning rats and some trash and some parasites of other sorts. The district's under quarantine. If you got hit by something nasty, a disease, or maybe it isn't a disease, just some bugs and worms that crawled out of some ship. It's a bit odd that it happened here and not at the docks, I'll grant you. Things like that usually start there, but they even spray the place with some gunk to kill all the bugs and worms. But I guess something must have slipped through. 2 families in the block way over there snuffed it, and the Liege wasted no time getting districts around us so that nobody could leave. Are the people in the quarantine room provided aid of any kind? Of course not. I heard Reverend Hermonimus has been praying for their souls, which sounded more like retribution fell upon them, and rightly so. How exactly did the victims die? Who knows? They found them in the hovels already dead, blue sores on their bodies, and they stank awful. Right, I want to enter the quarantine zone. Something bad's happening here. Your ladyship, have mercy. I can't say no to you, but the danger is just as real to you as it is to the whole station. We'll clear a way for you, but it'll take a lot of time. It won't be easy to break down the barricades and disarm the mines. Using your status in the road train, Lord Captain secured to enter the quarantine zone. She must wait for the station to remove the barriers and deactivate the mines. Okay, so I guess that means come back later. Let's head back up here then. Actually, let's check out the warehouse. I feel like the warehouse might be the destination that card was saying, because it's in view of the AMSAC, and it's the only door we haven't gone through yet.
Have a backup plan.
So in typical role-playing form, we're going to open the door that we haven't opened yet. Is Hieronymus the Texas priest? Yes, he is. I forgot that he was Texan. Howdy, y'all. I be moseying on down to the Mosey place to have myself some firewater. I'm sorry. What's this? The container's still shut on all sides. You know, there's a momentum of tags have been cut. Okay, there's a lot of names. Oh, Jay's here. Okay, we found Jay. We have found Jay. Shadeen, I'm here. What a joy it is to see you. Follow me, please. I'm trying to remember her. She's got like she's got a two-handed chainsaw on her back. She has an Arabian English accent.
About you. The little voices are
this is clearly a fight.
Up ahead. And if you don't take things down a notch, you could be caught with your trousers down. Figuratively or literally, I'm not sure. Okay. By the way, I've also used the mod to turn off the relationship limitations on sex, so we can have same-sex relationships now, which were not available before. There's definitely a fight about to break out here. The container's airtight. You get the feeling this is originally a standard box for transporting non-fragile cargo. Oh yeah, there's a fight about to happen. Jay? Yes, can I help you? No, no, you're helping. I'm helping you. I guess we have to walk forward and trigger the fight.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Hello? Chat, where are you going? Chat? Come back, chat, please. Okay, what is going on? These are definitely enemies. Okay, boom. It just happened.
Mercy, and I will grant none.
That took ages. Okay, we've got good heavy cover here. We've got good heavy cover here. But this is an explosive barrel. And these are all explosive barrels. So I'm going to put... The first person who's acting in this fight is Kibala. So let's put Kibs in cover here. So she can pop out and do some stuff. I'm going to put me in cover here. Not next to the explosive barrel. I'm going to put Abalard in cover here. I'm going to put Argenta in cover here, which is next to an explosive barrel. Pascal back with me, because he's a bit of a sniper. And then Adira, I'm going to put in cover where chat... So I need to move chat. What do you mean the path is blocked? Is chat not able to move? Cool, I can't move chat, so chat is stuck in the position I want to put Adira in. What if I move me, like, over here? That will move chat. And then I can put Adira here. And then I can put me back over here. That's wild. Can I not move back? Yeah, I can move back there. Nope. I can't go back there. Even though that's where I was before. I can move to here. I can't move to here. The game will not let me put my character here. Apparently this is not a space I can move a character into. And I don't... Path is blocked. Oh, this is buggy. Okay, so I should be able to... So I... There we go. I think that's because I was clicking on Vesper. Alright, I think everyone is in position. Let's start the battle.
Here we go.
There's some combat servitors here, which I'm a bit worried about. Oh, cool. They have toxic gas in them.
Let's get to it.
Curse of Rust. Minus 10% armor, minus 2 deflection. Doesn't affect her ability to shoot people. Oh, this is a huge fight. That's a grenade. It's a stun grenade. He stunned his own person, and I think he also stunned... Double stun grenade.
Make it quick.
Lots of servitors coming in.
Hold on.
Quick attacks.
Out of my way.
Okay, everything's exploding. Right, Kibble is up first. I think we're just going to go for the dance, honestly. I want to dance her, like, to these guys who are low health. So I'm going to move her to here.
I am your blade and shield.
And we'll attack this guy with our sword.
As honor ordained.
He has high armor, so we're not going to do a lot of damage to him. We'll jump over him to here.
As the tenants demand.
Then we're going to... Oh, I'm actually out of movement already. Interesting. She doesn't have extra dances. Why is she perplexed? Okay, I'm just going to dance her back
Trust
then.
me.
Vote poll suggests how many barrels explode on Argenta's turn. Sure. How many barrels are going to explode on Argenta's first turn, considering she is currently stunned? I'll give you up to 5 as an option for 1 minute. How many barrels will explode on Argenta's turn? What do you think? Okay, while that is running, that's going to be the end of her turn.
Let's get to it.
got a couple of votes for 3. 5 from Tavian.
Here we go.
Okay, they're all killing themselves on the gas.
Let's get to it.
Armored Bandit moving in. This is not looking great for us at the moment.
Let's make it quick.
Okay, I'm up next. No, Pascal is up next. Okay, I can claim the bounty. So first I'm going to do is perfect spot. Then I'm going to hunt down prey on somebody with low health. So this guy here. Then I'm going to claim the bounty on him. Now, why are there 2 options for claim the bounty? Offhand. I believe his gun is in the offhand. So that will zap him. Okay, it didn't kill the person I wanted to kill, but killed the guys around him. So it looks like we've got a scattering of votes, but option 1 of 1 barrel exploding is the winner. What are we even voting for? We're voting for how many barrels will explode on Argenta's turn. Okay, so I'm going to zap him with my ordinary zap. Okay, I got him that time. Let's remark another bounty. So we'll mark the armored. He's got, yeah, we're going to mark the armored guy as our new bounty target for Pascal. I will end the turn. Now it's my turn. Chat is in a great position. If I just move chat over to here, chat will be able to affect the entire squad, which is insane. All right, now everyone is in range, so I'm going to hit this up with everybody is going to get You Serve Me. Now everybody is going to get Air of Authority. Now everybody is going to get Take an Extra... Oh, why can't I? Oh, I need to do this first. Now everybody's going to get Voice of Command.
I'll make it happen.
Now, are you actually stunned? She's not actually stunned. So I'm going to start off by giving her an extra attack.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. So, Argenta has 2 AP. She now has access to Wildfire. The Arch Militant's next attack this turn will cost 0 AP and will not count towards the attack limit per turn. So that doesn't really affect her while she's doing what she's doing right now. So instead, I'm just going to pop Rapid Fire, and we're going to fire off a Rapid Fire burst. Now, I could affect things. I want to fire Rapid Fire probably along this axis, I'm thinking. Got some barrels to explode. We've got some enemies to hit. Let's aim for the barrels. There's 2 barrels in her line of sight. Let's do this. She destroyed no barrels with that attack. I'm afraid to say. The option that we didn't have was the one that came up. That wasn't technically her turn, though. Alright, I don't really want to do anything with Kibala. Is this guy bleeding? He is bleeding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Pain Resonance him. All enemies suffering from damage or time inflicted a 4-star raise, and you suffer an extra instance of the damage. Okay, and that's all I'm really going to do with her. I guess I could take a shot with her gun. We could fire over here.
The shadows will see it done.
Okay, there goes the barrel. Okay, that was actually a really good turn. I will end her turn. Now it's back to me. I can give someone an extra turn. Do I want to give someone an extra turn right now? I think I'm going to give Argenta an extra turn.
Accept your lot.
She's going to pop Wildfire, which now only costs 1 AP. And the next attack will cost 0 AP. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Rapid Fire. Then I'm going to pop Wildfire, which should make this attack cost no AP. And then she should be able to reload for free and go again with another Burst Fire. Okay. And then we're also going to do a Revel in Slaughter. Okay. And then that should be her. And then, yes, great suggestion, Shushin Tofu. We're going to do the Medicaid signal.
Who, if not me?
Oh, that looks cool. Okay, and that's just going to pulse out at the end of every one of my turns.
Let's get to it.
We had several barrel explosions. The combat servitors are going to be a problem, though. What's this guy armed with? We should probably check what they're all armed with. Oh, he's going to kill himself on the gas. Great work.
A moving target.
Kill the Ashmags. Aim for fuel barrels. Yeah. That's exactly what we're doing. No, don't blow up the... Jesus. Okay. She's just going to bring it down on Pascal by the looks of it. So this guy here has a... He has a multi-melta. This one just has stabby bits. This one also has a multi-melta. The fact that they have multi-meltas is very scary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to claim the bounty. Actually, I'm going to mark this guy for bounty. And then I'm going to hit him with claim the bounty. Again, cool, we got him. What does that reward me with again? It's the third time I get it, I get extra AP, that's right. Then we're going to, can we shoot this guy back here? No and no. I can't shoot this guy here. No, because I'm pushing the wrong button. I can shoot this guy. The combat servitor is the scariest enemy on the battlefield right now, so we will keep shooting at it. Oh, so he's doing so much more damage now that I'm using that. Alright, we're going to burst fire with Argenta. We're going to use... This is going to cost me 3 AP to use. Because she doesn't get stacked. What builds up her stacks of versatility again? I need to read up on that. We'll just make this a normal attack for this turn. And I'm going to shoot at the combat servitor, I think.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
She's got too much armor for her bolter. She may have just killed Jay's... Yeah, she killed Jay's friend, unfortunately. These things happen. Friendly fire is unfortunate. Cool. Walk through all that horrible gas. I don't like seeing multi-melters. This is Adira's first turn of the fight, by the way. She's only just become active. We're going to fly her bird to here. And then we're going to blind everybody in this area.
Of course.
And then I'm going to set this servitor on fire.
Will do.
Okay. And then I'm going to give a dodge bonus to Kibala. And that's a good turn for you. Now it's Ab's first turn. I think I'm just going to get him to take this servitor out. So he has wildfire, but he's got 3 AP right now. So I think I'm going to charge this guy.
I'll do my duty.
Single and burst fire. Okay. So how does that work for him? And then I'm going to attack with this.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to set up a defense against him.
My faith shields me.
Okay. She's taking damage from being in the gas, so let's get her out of the gas. There's so much stuff going on in the middle of this battlefield. Oh, he's dead. Alright, Kibbs is up. Kibbs can't do a lot from where she is. This is a continuing frustration I have with Kibala, is that she needs more movement to really make good use of her abilities. I can get her to take out the armored bandit. I don't want her to run through the gas. So if I run her to here...
I bring mercy and retribution.
And then get her to here. I can then do a death from above to here.
Shall not. My blade whispers your name.
And then I can attack him.
Trust me, death is a blessing.
That's probably ever get to 2 seconds. Yeah. Then we're going to jump to this guy.
Honor ordained.
And am I going to blade dance him? I think I'm going to pain resonance him. And then I'm going to where it hurts him. And then I'm going to blade dance him.
As the tenant. Let your soul be purged.
Not enough to kill him, unfortunately. Okay, she's gonna have to end. Okay, dies from a reaction attack. Pascal next. We need to reload his gun. Is that his whole turn reloading the gun? That's his whole turn reloading the gun. Okay. Back to me. I want to get Argenta out of trouble, so I'm going to move her first.
It's as good as done.
Get her to go over here.
Rejoice in battle.
Do I want to give her a firearm mastery turn? The soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire. Using their weapon attack does not cost AP. Until they launch their first attack because an enemy scores a critical hit, soldier or more reloads their current weapon. I think I am going to firearm mastery her.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Oh, should I get single attacks with this? That's
I'll
right.
do it.
But they do huge damage. That's also right.
Doubt is for the weak. You, my emperor. I'll do it. Each strike is a
She's doing actual lore correct bolter damage right now. I don't think she can shoot this guy. Okay, she can.
This is why I was chosen.
Well done, Argenta. That's her turnover, which is fine. Pascal again. Why are we going back to Pascal? Is this still a weird stacked turn from when I... Oh, it's because I gave her an extra move. That's right. What I want to do now is I want to give her an extra action. But not to shoot. I want her to take a medkit.
Injuries will not slow me.
And she can't hit this guy. He's in cover. We will revel in slaughter, though.
Deeds is worthless.
Thank you. That was really nice damage. So I guess we'll hold until this guy comes out of cover, which he may not do. But I'm pretty sure Pascal, if he had the range, could destroy his cover. Or we just get Kebla to come around the back and stab him in the face. Let's just buff everybody's weapons.
The Omnissiah knows. Comprehends full.
I want to analyze him. It's me again. I don't have a shot on him. And I can't give her a bonus action. So we'll just hold my turn for the
I know
moment.
what I'm doing, usually.
Be careful. What gun is that? What guns are she using? What the hell were those weapons? She's using a Shrieking and Splinter pistols? That's heresy. That's a heresy. She's using alien weapons. This game could benefit from Overwatch. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Okay. Argenta can't really do anything right now. And I don't want to push her forward because of all the horrible gas. So we're just going to end her turn. It's going to come down to Kibala. I think we're stuck in like stacking extra actions at the moment. I can't hit this guy with a Psychic Blast. I can blind him, however, if I move my bird forward. As long as the bird doesn't die. This square, I need a square that isn't in the gas, so probably here. I'm not sure if she has the range to do what I want to do. She does. And I can do a discharge as well.
Let's see what you can do.
Oh, it doesn't actually hit him. If there was someone you could meet with utilitarian weapons, okay. But it's heresy. She's doing a heresy. And then we'll just charge through the gas with you. And you can get next to him, which is absolutely hilarious.
At your beck and call. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
They do. And now you're doing your duty, which is to hit this guy really hard with your chainsword. But you're going to do it after doing a reckless strike to do extra damage. Cool, 50 damage, nice. And the secondary attack, awesome. Brace for impact. And that's your turn.
I've suffered worse.
Jason just killed himself. And he died from... Cool, okay. Woo. What a mess. Thank the 30 we didn't come here with just the 3 of us. Oh, our people came back to life. The people that died. Shut up and get moving, car. We need to open the passage into the tunnels and let our guys in. Wait, this is just the first fight? This isn't like the end result? She's a cool trader. You're actively helping her recover entire shipment. I know. I'm just being like Warhammer 40,000 about it. If these ashmags dare to touch something from the cargo. Hello. 2, 3, 5. Thank the Exalted One. Those ashmags didn't have time to make off with anything yet. Jay carefully inspects the containers and plays with markings from some unknown freight operator. Then smiles and touches the company in here. Give me 2 minutes, Shadeen. I'll send the coordinates to my loyal crew, who will deliver my property somewhere safe. And done. We're good. Now how about we relocate to a more pleasant and private space to discuss the details of our deal. Specifically, payment for your efforts. Wait, we're just going to leave... let's go. I'm not going to be rude to her. James must reply when you hear the sound of many footsteps behind you. Vladim's agent. Stop right there. They're all killing themselves on the gas. Stop right there. In the name of the Liege. The gaunt, pale-skinned man in grimy clerical robes glances at you and immediately falls to his knees obsequiously. Your Excellency, please forgive my vehemence. Most noble Forzian. I never expected to count such eminent persons in this corner of Footfall. I am Vladim Tokara's personal agent. I come here to reclaim from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which is banned in the lands of Footfall. Horrendous xeno-heresy that has been fraudulently delivered to a bastion of the Holy Imperium. I do not doubt for a moment, most noble Forgian, that your presence here is merely misunderstanding brought by another's manipulation. Okay, this is crap. I know for a fact that Vladim also deals in xenotech. It was something that was made very, very obvious. Like, they hammered it into me multiple times when we came to this station that the people in charge will do work in the coal trade as well. So this is not a sanctioned imperial claiming of a heretical product. This is a shakedown. They're trying to steal her cargo so they can sell it. Commerce test succeeded. Oh, here we go. It is too great a coincidence that the Legion's representative should arrive in the Shadow Quarters just after Jay has recovered her rightful spoils. It seems that the guards reported the problems with the shipment over the Vox, and not just to anyone, but to the Legion's personal agent. Vladim Tokara knew about the shipment from the start and planned to take it for himself and get rid of Jay if he could. Behold, the grubby, underhanded struggle between cold traders. And had it not been for your impromptu deal struck at the bar, Vladim might have succeeded. Oh, don't worry, Pango. I'm all about the heresy. But here's the important thing. If I do it, it isn't heresy, okay? Because I'm a rogue trader, and I'm doing it in the name of the Emperor. So I'm allowed to heresy. But if anyone else does it, it is super heresy, and they need to be super destroyed. Jay Hidari, the owner of this cargo, is under my protection, under a rogue trader's protection. Tell your master he should think twice about crossing her from now on. And don't forget to tell him that I'm not mad, but I'll be collecting the debt sometime. Now she's become Jamaican again. Jay watches him hurry away from you. I've lost my trigger. What's my opening for Arabic? I wish I could see Vladim's face when he finds out he almost stepped on the toes of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse. She's just Jamaican, guys. She's just Jamaican. Listen, Forzian, I'm genuinely sorry about this confusion. Vladim and I had our difficulties, but I never thought he'd want to clean me out and do away with me in some dark corner. At least, not so soon. If he hadn't agreed to our deal, Shireen, my gang and I would already be floating in orbit about one of Footfall's asteroids. And yes, my shipment contains Xeno artifacts, possession of which is a death sentence for any commoner. But you, Shireen, do not strike me as a commoner. If I had told you directly, you would have been, shall we say, complicit. But since these illicit works did not escape my lips, you are now merely agreeing to help an unfortunate soul, me, to recapture a few containers. Just on the wrong gender. I can't get, my voice in general is quite low. I can't get it high enough to do a more feminine sounding voice. My sincerest wish was to protect you from any unnecessary trouble, Serene. I swear by the Exalted One. And I hope that this misunderstanding will not affect our future cooperation. This Xenotech is bumbleclad. This statement is true. With the exception of you yourself, are an uneducated laywoman, and a thief who ought to stay away from technological perversities of non-humans, I am now requesting your preventative disposal. Uneducated? Me? I've had held things in my hands that you, cook for brains, can only dream of in your oil-soaked data fantasies. Stop hiding behind piety and law. You're simply defending your clique's monopoly on anything and anything of interest and monetary value. Wow, but consider pitch doesn't matter all that much for gender presentation in a voice. Well, that's not something I know much about, unfortunately, and how to do that. Tell me your business on Footfall. A road trader could use some of your talents. If you want to stay partners, no more secrets. I'll be best will give you a choice heretic. I'll take only to execute Jay is one of the options. This statement is true right after killed me. Okay. Tell me about your business in Footfall. All right then. This isn't my first year in the Expanse. It's not my first year in business either. I've sat at the negotiation table of all sorts. But not just loot hunters or smugglers either, but with Xenos. One's intelligent enough to believe that mutual benefit was a better outcome of our meeting than mutual destruction. I know that Ecclesiarchy has to say about that, but speaking from the bottom of my heart, I know where the line is between an ordinary deal and a betrayal of humanity, and I never cross it. A principled rogue who can think on her feet is not afraid of inhumans. I like you more and more, Jay Hidari. There's no chance encounters when you're loved by the Exalted Ones. I like you more and more too, Shireen. I didn't realize I was flirting with her there, but I did. A rogue trader could use someone with your talents and connections, Jay. I would like to see you in my retinue. So, if you kind of pull your throat up, your voice representing a little more femme is kind of the gist of it in short explanation. More importantly, by far than resonance, which is predominantly determined by larynx position. Okay, interesting. It'll help me in D&D. Exalted One. Wow, where did my voice go there? Exalted One. Bless you and your entire dynasty, yes. I turned into Yoda. I wouldn't say no to marketing the occasion properly. It's not every day you embark on a brilliant new I can't do it. A brilliant new business partnership. Domin Forzia, it is indeed your wish to let this heretic into your retinue, then allow me to carve a vow of silence into her tongue. Let the pain prevent her from uttering words of deceit and remind her of obedience. Don't even think about it, you crazy Kashka. Unless you want me to add a few extra bits of lead to the metal adornments on that sulky mug of yours. Abalard gives you a look of reproach. You sully the Von Valencia's name by inviting people like her into your retinue, Lord Captain. The decision is yours, but do not be surprised if incendiary rumors start to spread on Footfall. Argenta regards Jay. It is a strange circle you're forming around yourself, rogue trader. Sister Argenta, I've heard all about your deeds on Footfall, but I never would have guessed there was an angelic beauty behind all the idle gossip. Oh, this woman is a flirt! Holy crap. She's flirting with me, she's flirting with Argenta. Either way, I'm willing to join your retinue. From now on, my knowledge and experience are entirely at your disposal. Oh, and one more thing. If you're interested in a rather lucrative offer, one that could give one Valencia's protectorate a leg up, I'd say now isn't the time to be thinking about such things, but once you get back on your ship, perhaps you can spare me a minute, Shireen? Probably in fact you're going to two. Jay is actually the canon bisexual option for all rogue traders. You don't need $20 to be a space lesbian as long as it's with her. Oh, Abalard just took damage. Let's chuck her in the party, just to check her out. I'm going to take Kibble out for the moment. I just want to have a look at her, at what she's got. I should probably stop obtaining active noise of voice training and start actually doing the thing we want to say. Best way to get ready for something is to research it. That's a perfectly valid way to prepare for doing something that's going to be, you know, a long-term task, potentially. Okay, so let's have a look at Jay.
I've suffered worse.
Okay, everyone is currently dying of poison damage. There's 1 million dead bodies on the floor. Let's just loot the bodies first. We've got Ratobi Baton auto pistols and some new boots. Dynamo boots. Increases the wearer's movement points by 3. That is what Kibble needs. So I need to remember to give her the movement point boots when I get a chance. Okay.
Sherry?
So what have we got here? She's got a Shrieking pistol and a Splinter pistol, which are horrendous xenotech.
Every day, a new opportunity.
Every day, a new opportunity.
Trading is just like art. It
Right.
takes skill and talent.
Trading is just like art. It takes skill and talent. She also has an Aldari chainsword. So she's just running around, just openly displaying pure heresy. I love it. She's got a Cameline cloak as well. Mimic fibers blend the coloration of the wearer into the surroundings. This cloak grants her a plus 10% dodge, and she has a armored body glove. So she's quite low on items. What can we give her? When they wear successfully hits with a single shot attack, the target is slowed. That works for her because I think she probably wants to do spray attacks. These boots group doubly resolve bonus for the allies gain from the unwielding beacon. Whenever the wearer hits an enemy with a dead-eye shot, she's not going to be doing that. These gloves allow the wearer to parry melee attacks with a ranged weapon using ballistic skill. That sounds like a thing she might want to be able to do. She could also make good use of the blade, so she can make melee attacks with her pistols. The Lore Imperium. Chance to get movement skill. Yeah, that's probably good for her for now. Okay, that'll do for some stuff for her. Now, what about leveling her up? So she is an officer, which kind of sucks because I'm an officer. So I don't really want two. This is the problem with Cassie as well. I don't want 2 officers in my squad. It does cause some problems. But there are some different builds for her, and I do kind of like this whole gunslinger thing she's got going on, where she's using the 2 pistols. So I want to try and lay into that a little bit if I can. So we could bring her into Master Tactician. Now, what am I again? I'm an Overseer. So we could bring her into Master Tactician. I wanted to read the overview of Master Tactician. Sorry. Back. 2 archetypes. So Master Tactician. Always in the thick of battle, using their leadership and combat prowess, Master Tacticians are able to harness the momentum of the party to enhance the combat effectiveness of their allies and themselves. Core focus is scaling with party success, long-term single target buffs, momentum, and versatility. So I'm gonna build her into one of these guys. Now she gets 2 options here: tactical advantage and press the advantage. I think I get to pick both of them up. So tactical advantage is the Master Tactician gains a special tactical advantage effect that allows them to empower their attacks. They gain +1 stack of this attack for every 5 momentum gained by themselves or their allies. The Master Tactician begins combat with a number of tactical advantage stacks equal to their fellowship bonus. She has a very high fellowship bonus. Press the advantage. The Master Tactician empowers their next attack to deal +4% additional damage for each stack of tactical advantage the Master. Okay, so they build up tactical advantage, they spend it with press. She also has, she gets both of those, and then at rank 2 she gains some abilities. So we're going to grab that, and then at level 2, she's got some abilities here. There's one called Linchpin that I think is important. The target ally or the Master Tactician gains +1 resolve for every 5 stacks of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has. But the Master Tactician loses half the stacks of tactical advantage. This effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. Until the beginning of their next turn, the Master Tactician gains stacks of tactical advantage equal to 20% of all momentum the target gains. So they basically pick somebody and make that person generate stuff for them. Okay, we'll grab that for now. So that's all we can really do with her at the moment. Hey Alex Dragon, how's it going? Jay has a wacky ass ability that ties like 3/4 skills to fellowship. So you just buff that to infinity and be a skill meal for every single skill check. Cool. Hey Sergeant Civic Cups as well. You got the plus fellowship hat. Ooh. That would be quite useful on her if I do still have it. We've got plus 20 coercion, plus 40% armor. Those are the only hats that I have. I don't have any other hats at the moment, unless someone else is wearing the fellowship hat. That's immunity to enemy critical hits. That is hit and crit chance. That is the officer thing. She has +6 lore warp, and I am wearing voice of command bonus. So no, there's no one has the right thing for that. Okay, there are some goods to loot in here, so we'll do that really quickly. This was one hell of a fight. Like, the mess we've made in this room after we finished is insane. Okay, there's actually a lot of stuff to loot in here. And we're probably going to head back to the ship after this, because everyone's a little bit injured. Ooh. Pair holster. Once per turn, when the wearer scores a critical hit with a pistol, the next attack with a pistol costs 0 P. Okay, this is like a super important item for Jay to work that she doesn't have by default. So if you don't loot the room, you won't get the thing that gives her free attacks.
And me? Well, I'm not that picky.
So if I didn't say it, hey, Sippy Cups, I'm a little bit distracted by leveling people up. Some more stuff to steal. Anything else in here? There is this whole area over here as well. Is there anything over here? Anything in here?
Money to be made?
Yep, there's a big cargo box at the back. Oh,
Told me a secret.
the Whispers did tell you a secret. Just some stuff to steal. What's in here? Just some more stuff to steal. Okay. A lot of Xenotech is what I'm noticing. And there's one more box all the way over here. Jay literally gets to use Fellowship for tech use and logic. She can solve puzzles and hack computers by being good at talking and understanding humans. She just... No. She just raises the computer. Like, machine spirits are technically not alive. She's just really good at telling them their binary looks really good today. More stuff to steal. Okay. So we've completed... We completed this task. We actually only have one injured party member, which is Abalard. So I didn't actually go too bad in that engagement. We could keep pushing forward. The game looked good when I tried. How are you enjoying it? I'm loving it, Sippy Cups. But there's a lot of reading. So if you're not happy to sit down and read a lot of stuff, which I understand, you know, it's hard to find the time for that. That can be a problem. I think Dark Heresy has weighed that a little bit better than you gave them bringing out. Because most computers in 40k have human brain bits in them. Exactly. She's just really good at flirting with them. Her skill is flirting with computers. Have they opened this gate? They still haven't opened this gate yet. Okay. So what are we going to do? I think we're kind of done in this area. Let's head back to the main area, and we'll have a look at those two things we found out, and we'll talk to the liege as well. There's a transit point here, which is why I'm coming this way. I think we have to leave this area and come back to it to get into the other area. I'd like to roll to seduce the computer, is what's basically happening. I think at the start of the next stream, I'm going to have a vote on our party composition, because we've got too many cool characters. I thought this would let me... Yeah, it would. Okay, so we're going to go to the atrium first. Because we've got so many cool characters at the moment. Like, Heinrich's really, really cool, with his whole set myself on fire and murder people in melee. We've got Argenta, who I think is going to stay in the party forever, because I just have a soft spot for Sisters of Battle. We've got Idira with crazy psychic abilities. We've got Kibble with crazy stabby stuff. We've got Jay with the whole, like, dual-wielding pistols thing, which it is so, like, Rogue Trader. It's so Rogue Trader. It's unbelievable. I like that. So, we need to head up to Heronius first of all. This is our first destination. Because I think this is the thing we need to look at. Oh no, she's just a D&D bard. Yeah, instead of seducing dragons, she's seducing computers. So is this the thing I need to investigate?
Operation successful.
Lore Imperium. This is just a Lore Imperium roll.
Job for me.
Yeah, maybe this over here is important. The sight of this cogitator would be enough to break any tech priest's heart. The machine is leaning slightly to one side. Grimy. Covered in scroll drawings with frivolous writing scratched here and there on the casing. Several keys are missing and the rest are coated in dust. The right of operation has been repeatedly and blasphemy violated, requesting the identification and punishment of the deplorable acolyte entrusted with caring for the spirit of this machine. Tech use 100. Try to repair the cogitator. After a series of creaks and groans, the cogitator's dusty screen lights up. On it are several lines of text. Section headings. Praise the Omnissiah. The machine spirit of this cogitator is aggrieved but willing to serve. Welcome. In the name of the flood of foot station called the stars, welcome to the station, okay. Parsimius Dewain, I've never such a rogue trader's house. Whoever this Parsimius was, he thought big. So Lord Captain Parsimius Dewain, one of the trailblazers of the Cronus Expanse, and this station's founder. I've read about his great deeds. Lord Dewain was once a colonel in the Astra Militarum, but by his will he inherited a warrant and accumulated enough power together, smoking the laws and ventured to conquer the Cronus Expanse. They say Footfall was meant to be his personal palace world, but the construction dragged on for decades, and Lord Parsimius, he died of old age. His enemies easily tore Footfall to pieces and turned into the bastion humanity we know it today. One that's full of bandits, poverty hustlers, and rogue traders. Yeah, I've got a mod. I've added a mod so that all the party members can chime in conversations. Just to make it like we don't miss anything, because there's no point. We're not going to replay the game. Attempted emergency repair. Repair complete. Okay, this is just going over just background information on Footfall. The spirit machine is enraged and will perform its function no more. Okay. That was not what I thought it was, though. I'm looking for... I thought this was the... Where the... This was the bell, but it's not the bell. So where is the bell? It might not be in the atrium. Unless this is it here. Is this the bell?
Keep your wits about you.
Yes, exactly. We have a Vox. No, this is not it. Okay. I don't know where that thing is then. If we just take the journal really quickly. I'm in Australia, Sergeant Sippy Cups. It's nearly 1 a.m. for me, which is when I will be ending the stream. Okay, we're looking for... Flash's Blood, Chosen One, Starport, Gleam of the Final Dawn, Those Works of Life, The Escape. Here we go. So Rod is completed. Hunger's Hand, Supply Football with Provisions, Underworld, Tattered Spirit, Reclaim What We Lost. Nope. Companion Quest, Where the Shadows are Deepest. Nope, that's none of these. Trade Protector Quest, Errands. Okay, we one of these. Defective Servitors. Nope. The Comb of the Edge, Classified Information. Nope. No, I don't know where that is. By way of telephone, yeah. So we can get out of soft locks, which is really good. Okay. I don't know where the thing we're looking for is, but let's go and see the Legion. Tell them we've dealt with those guys, and then we can head back. And we can... Oh, actually, I should, very quickly, before I forget, heal...
But the faithful are idle.
Heal Abalard,
Heresy
so his injury doesn't turn into a
Healing is
wound.
much appreciated.
Come back. Oh, what's wrong with you people? You don't even care, do you? You want to grow fat on the Legion's stores while the starvation starves? Okay, so we need to do something about this starvation. We're taking too much time. Because they're starting to riot about the food. And we haven't arranged for the food to come here and rescue everybody. So that might be our first mission when we leave the station. Shut up. And one more time for clarity. Oh god, shut up. God, life is so cheap in this universe. It's crazy. Okay, did we get the heal off? No, we didn't.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
Field medicine at its finest.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The two people I don't think are ever leaving the party are Abalard and Argenta. But I'm happy for you to vote on who does get into the party. We might do that in the Discord this week, actually. Alright, what do you have to say about me killing those dudes? Greetings, your ladyship. I don't mean to hurry you, but I do hope our deal is still in place. The station continues experiencing severe shortages of provisioned. First was the second guy I found that is Australian streams. I must have a thing for Australian content. It's because we're all upside down here. We just think about it quickly. You figure out pretty quickly, but you don't really know where anything is in space. You won't be able to picking and choosing your missions per se. Okay. The leech stares at Heinrichs. Slowly, very slowly, Vladim nods to him. Van Calix. Okay, so Heinrichs isn't here, but he is here. Good day, Leech. I'm accompanying the rogue trader. Please pay no mind to my presence. Your request is difficult to fathom, and even more so to honor, Master Van Calix, but I'm glad to hear there are other reasons for this visit, unlike your two previous ones. Upon noticing Kibble, Vadim clearly assumes a bored expression. Carefully, without making any sudden movements, he wipes his glasses and, as if absently, puts a hand under the table. Vadim notices Jay standing behind you. You see his jaw tightening. And what are you doing here? Vladim, you must have thought you were the only one on Footfall who knew how to make friends. Told you I'd find a better deal. Okay, she's fun to play. I'm sure your ladyship has reasons for getting mixed up with small fry like her. Perhaps you're amused by her false promises of quick profit, or some more intimate aspects of such relationships. In any case, that's none of my business. Just remember that here on Footfall, the truly good deals worthy of our attention can only come from me. Enough chatter, I'm here to do business. I found and neutralized the Anver's agitator-in-chief. That is truly outstanding accomplishment, your ladyship. Footfall can now rest easily, at least until the next mad who makes himself known. What is happening in the Shadow Quarters? Oh, that. Who knows? Okay, so he doesn't know. I'm told that when the previous leader was faced with a similar situation, he ordered the entire asteroid be detached and dropped into the star. Yes, he did. And what a senseless decision that was. There are more reliable ways at disinfecting an area without having to lose a whole asteroid. That maneuver is to stabilize the station's integrity, and the consequences of that were still being felt until I became Leech. Okay, that's bad. I wish to enter the quarantine zone. Out of the question. Okay, well, I've already arranged for it to happen. But I'm going to coerce him. Coercion test succeeded. Your impudence could spell the end of you in my entire station, but as you wish. Cool. I don't want to talk about the House Corda thing with him. I think I'm done with him. I just wanted to get the experience for that quest. Let's head back to the Shadow Quarter now and see if we can get in. And we're almost done with Footfall for now. This is the last quest that's really chasing us, and I kind of like to finish it up before the end of the stream, so that next time we can start by jumping on the ship and watching me fail horrendously at the space combat, which is what I did last time. The dog is completely KO'd behind me. She's so cute. Okay, we're back here, so let's make our way down. Where was it? It was down here. It doesn't look like they've removed this yet. Maybe we have to actually leave the station. Yeah, we still can't get into the quarantine area. Maybe try talking to this guy again. Nope. Okay, so he's not cleared the area yet. In that case, that's everything we can do in the station just now. There was an elevator over here, actually, if I remember right. Maybe we could hack the elevator to get down? This thing here? I have to leave and return later. Force access to the elevator. The Servo Skull Swarm's loud binary... Oh, so did you know the Servo Skull Swarm has a portrait? Servo Skull's trail is clearly meant to draw your attention to the elevator control panel. What are you trying to tell me, chat? The central Servo Skull clicks briefly, and chittering sounds from its other skulls hurry and quill, recording a possibility to awaken the sacred message of machine spirits, awaiting confirmation from unit chat's owner. You can power up the elevator that gets into the infected sector. Proceed. Manipulate the cables entwine the elevator control board and dig into the emergency sockets inside it with an unpleasant scraping sound. Machine spark discharges run over the panel. The lumina under the rusty lever lights up a flickering green. I fixed it. We're now able to travel to the quarantine zone. Yes, I called it chat. Underground Tune. I thought it was funny. Okay, so I'm now in this area earlier than I probably should be, which means we may die horrendously for being here. But let's have a look around. So we are down here. I guess. Oh wait, no. Where are we? Hang on. Where are we? Stop. The camera put me in the wrong place. We should be here.
Always have a backup plan.
Okay. I'm expecting us to get into a fight pretty quickly. There's dead bodies everywhere.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Moans unintelligibly. There's a lot of dead bodies. Coughs hoarsely. Stuff. The dead are covered in ulcers and several show traces of repulsive mutations. Oh, I found a door to the mutant's lair. We're going to explore the rest of this area before we investigate that.
Is there money to be made?
I'm not too sure on time. How long is it? If we're looking at like more than 40 minutes, maybe. But I do have time to stream for a little bit longer. Now's the time. Okay, that's the Anvar note we've seen many times. These are the piles of trash are bodies with obvious gunshot wounds. Yes, loot. Of course, Chad is a loot goblin. What else could it be? There was once a mine entrance here, but it caved in decades ago. Okay, so there's mutants here. This leads up to where those mines and stuff are. They're up here. There is a person I could potentially talk to here. I think I'm just maybe going to go into the mutant place. Let's find out what's going on with the mutants. Last room is a doozy, especially on higher difficulties. Okay, let's have a quick look. And I'm probably here too early, right? Because I'm normally supposed to leave the station and come back. The lack of music has me concerned. With some big ratties. Okay, mutant infectors and mutants. Well, this is going to be a fun room. We'll give this one try, and if I die, we'll end this. That'll be the end of the stream.
Make an example out of you.
Okay, we're into combat. Oh. Jay and Argenta are up first. So let's get Argenta here. Actually, Argenta here. And we'll get Jay here, where they can do pew-pew from the corner. I'm going to put me in position back where chat is right now. Because from here, I can just use chat to buff everybody. We'll put Abalard. Abalard's our only melee person in the party right now. So I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put Pascal back here because he's a sniper. Is that everybody? No, Adira. I'm going to put Adira over here. And we'll put Vesper here. And I think that's everybody. I'll put chat forward to here. If I die horribly, I die horribly. Oh, we got some really nasty looking mutants.
For now.
They've got a lot of XP, a lot of HP. Grenade. Okay, that was a poison grenade.
Emperor, protect me.
Nice parry.
Look out.
They're all over us already. Argenta has a great first turn, though. Look at them all clustered like that.
Too bad I never leave that unpaid.
Okay. First things first. Well, chat can... Chat. If I put chat here, it should affect everybody.
I'll see to it personally.
Then we're going to buff everybody. And then we're going to buff everybody.
On it.
And then we're going to buff everybody.
Who, if not me?
And then I'm going to give everybody an extra attack. But we're going to start with Argenta. Okay. And Argenta is going to rapid fire. And then she's going to mag dump. Oh, she can't see. She can't see them from her position. She needs to step out. She can't see them. So the other place she could step out and see, she can't from here. She can hit these two, though. Oh, she just killed Vesper. Whoops. Okay, this is probably going to go badly if I just killed Vesper. Okay, now Adira gets an extra turn, which she can't use on Vesper. I'm going to give Jay a dodge bonus. And then I'm going to scream at the person who's trying to kill Jay. Oh, Shadow Quarters disease. So there's toxin and bleeding. Shadow Quarters disease permanent. If a diseased creature gains 3 stacks of Shadow Quarters disease, the abscesses in their body will erupt with caustic pus, dealing 13 damage and they're setting stacks to 1. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, back to me. I'm going to give Argenta an extra turn.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Argenta can then step out onto the corpse of Vesper. She's just got... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're going to do a Revel and Slaughter. Then we're going to dump this. And then we're going to mag dump on these guys.
As the Emperor can... None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Eradicate.
Okay, that was a whole lot of disease. We're going to reload her gun.
Without deeds is worthless.
And then I've got a wildfire available. Which means I've got another burst fire. Which I think will shoot at... we'll just shoot this guy with a single shot to get some versatility.
Is a prayer.
Disease is the chaos clap. Okay, and then I'm going to end her turn, I think. That killed most of them. I'm going to give her a free move.
Make it happen.
And I'm just going to move her back into cover.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And that's my turn over. Okay, so some more guys around here, which could be a problem. But if I bring Adira to here... Oh, I can't make it to here. She can't see him, I don't think.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Can you set this guy on fire? You can. And then can you make yourself very good at dodging. And then blind him as well.
Will do.
So he is now on fire and blinded.
Emperor, protect me.
Watch him still kill her. Good. Okay. Jay is taking a lot of toxin damage. I think I want to just move her here and shoot these guys. So we're going to move her... So what does she have here? What is this? Take aim. The target's next attack will ignore cover and will have double the effective distance. If the target is an effective voice command, this attack will... Oh, the target... Okay. So this is a bonus she can give to somebody. She can also give extra actions and extra bonuses. Cool, I see how she works. Let's give... we're going to linchpin Argenta.
Tell me, and it is done.
And then I'm going to give Abalard a free move. I'm going to move him to here. I'm then going to end his turn. Then I'm going to give him a free attack. I'm going to give him... I don't think I can give you Serve Me because it's already got it buffed. I'm going to give him a free attack. And then I'm going to get him to charge this guy.
One fewer target.
Okay, he didn't explode, interestingly. I'll get him to brace. Alright, that's his turn. Now back to Jay. She has 1 AP left, which is enough for 1 shot with one of her guns. Although her guns are showing no AP for a shot at the moment. Her only available targets are the Mutant Infector here. Or this mutant here, actually. Does she have a shot on him? She does. We'll take a single shot with her Shrieking Pistol on him then.
I can do that.
Now,
You're not fun.
cool. Now she actually has a free shot with her other gun, but she has no targets for the other shot. Because I can't hit this guy. And unfortunately she's stuck here. So I guess that ends her turn. Argenta's up next. That's another Revel in Slaughter for her. I can shoot this guy, so I want to dump a rapid fire. I'm just going to shoot at them. Not a high chance to hit. Lots of damage though.
I can't stand it.
Abalard still hasn't had his first turn yet. Whoa. Injured. I'm enraged. Just hit this guy.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Indeed. And you can't charge down to this guy, can you? You
At
can.
your beck and call.
So now you're in combat with this guy. But all you can do is you can do the shield
It
thing.
will be done.
Now it's Pascal's first turn. I don't want Pascal to get poisoned, but I can move him to here where he has line of sight. The problem is his gun does do area of effect damage. Oh, but he can shoot this guy. So let's mark him as a bounty target. And then we'll take a kill the bounty shot on him. And then we'll take a shot on him. Oh, no line of sight now. Interesting. No, this is the button. I always do that, make that mistake. Cool. 1 hit, 1 gore fountain, yes. I forgot to do perfect spot that turn. Not quite as gore fountain as Kibala, unfortunately, but she's currently not in the party. Oh, there's another mutant down here as well. So there's a couple of mutants left.
Don't touch me.
Okay, he's now poisoned. Chat is... Oh, no. Chat is also poisoned. What am I going to do? I'm going to activate Medicaid Signal. I think that's very important. Okay. Let's give... So Argenta I can give another attack to. I can give another attack to Jay as well. That will give other people extra attacks too. So let's give Argenta an extra attack. I wanted to take a single shot here for the versatility bonus. So I'm going to shoot the Mutant Infector. And she misses. Okay. That sucks. Let's do a wild... what's it called again? A wildfire. And I'll shoot again. It's only a 90% chance to hit, actually. I don't know why I'm complaining. There's a 90% chance I'll hit Abalard.
I'll do it.
She missed again. Okay. What I'm also going to do, though... Actually, she's not in gas anymore, by the looks of it. So she should be okay. I'm going to end her turn. Pascal gets an extra attack now. Don't really know what to do with Pascal, because I can't see these guys to attack them with him. So I think that's going to be the end of his turn. I can't see them, so I'm going to end my turn. It's Adira's turn now. This guy is no longer on fire. He's no longer on fire. Is he still blind? He is still blinded, so his weapon skill and ballistic skill are very, very low. So I don't think I need to run away from him. I'm just going to set him on fire again. Because I don't think his attacks can hit me. And then I'm also going to blind the guy behind him.
Was that you? Or
And then I'm going to give Argenta a dodge bonus. That should be good.
can I
Oof, that was a big hit.
fall back now?
Okay, Jay needs to get out of this gas, so I'm going to move her to here.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
And then we're going to do I'm going to give Abalard a free attack. And we're going to stab this guy.
I will do my duty.
Cool. And then he's going to do this. And I'm hoping that Endure will clear the poison thing, because that's ability he's got. No, it doesn't kill the disease. Okay. Then I'm going to get her to take a shot on this guy.
You've got a problem? I've got a problem.
And then I'm going to get her to shoot again. She missed with that, okay. She does still have press the advantage. How many stacks does she have? She's got 39 stacks. Okay, we'll look at that next turn. Argenta's taking a lot of toxin damage here. She hasn't got line of sight on anybody. I'm going to move her to here for next turn. I'm going to get her to medkit herself.
Guided by faith. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Okay, that's all she can do this turn. She can't see this guy to shoot at him. Oh, she can. But she missed. Okay. He does have cover. That's fine. Okay, Abs is up. He's going to kill this guy, hopefully. We'll do a Reckless Strike. And if I do a standard attack, that's not going to affect my Wildfire. If I do a Cleave, I think it will drop. It doesn't really matter.
At your beck and call. Target well struck.
Okay.
I thought that was a good idea.
That was great. We'll set up to her if she gets up. Pascal can't... Like, there's just no more people I can shove into this corner. So we'll skip Pascal's turn. Okay, Adira's dying.
The whispers call to me.
I'm going to come to... I don't want to stand in the gas. I want to move... Can I move... If I move chat to here...
I'll make it happen.
That will put them in the healing range. And then I should be able to give... If I give Argenta an extra attack, will it give Adira an extra attack from here as well? I think I'm just going to move to here. No, to... It's not letting me click on the tile I want. I want this tile here. There. Move to there. Nope. What is going on here?
I am ready for
That's
whatever
not the
comes.
tile I wanted to move to. Now I've got Shadow Quarters disease. Now I am diseased. Thank you so much. And we're going to give Adira a free move. Oh, it says I can move into it. Like, I can move Adira into that huge pipe.
I know what is to come.
She was going to go down no matter what. I was hoping that would save her life. All right, now we're going to give a free shot to Argenta.
Who, if not me?
And I'm going to get her to reload her gun.
The Emperor commands.
And then she's got enough for a basic rapid fire on these two.
I'll do it. This is why I was
Holy
chosen.
crap, that was a lot of damage. And then Pascal can mark this one as a bounty target. And zap him with his zap gun.
Crush the Emperor.
Is that both of them or just one of them? We'll fire again. Missed with that one, unfortunately. Now it's me again, but I've got nothing, so I'll end my turn.
I can handle this. Shield me.
These guys are nasty.
I definitely need a drink.
Yeah, Jay...
Or a medikit.
Jay is dying. Let's just get her out of the
Watch my
gas.
back.
There's nobody she can shoot this turn, but she can give me an extra action,
I can do that with the right incentive.
which I can then use to shoot this guy and miss. She can also give an extra turn, but I'd like to give an extra turn to Argenta, not to me. So we'll... I should have done that, shouldn't I? Crap. Okay. Argenta's up. Let's kill this guy.
For the weak. Now we can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, so we got Shadow Quarters disease on her. Abelard doesn't get a free kill as she stands up. No, okay, Abalard will get a free kill.
At your beck and call. I took care
Okay,
of
there's
this.
now only one mutant left. So we're just going to charge as far as we can towards it, which is probably around this way. So we charge to here. That's his turn for now. Back to Pascal. Unfortunately, this is in the way. There's nothing Pascal can really do from here.
Didn't flinch.
Argenta is taking a lot of damage. I'm going to give her an extra action so that she doesn't have another medkit. So she's just going to have to throw a grenade at this guy. She doesn't have line of sight to throw the grenade. She can't lob it over the wall, so that's her turn over. Pascal can just buff everybody, I guess. There's nothing I can really do. I can give Argenta a move
good as
to get her
done.
out of the gas, at least. So I'll run her to here, which gets her out of the gas. Pascal's done. I'm done. He goes next, unfortunately,
Hold on,
and
sweet sister.
takes Argenta out.
Did my luck finally run out?
I don't think Jay is going to be able to do anything here, but what she can do is she can give Abalard... No, she can't give Abalard a free move. Can she see him from here? If I run her to here, can she see him?
Lives longer.
Can you give him a free move? No, you can't see him. And you can't order him either. So your turn's over. Abalard is... I'm going to do a breach with Abalard this turn. So I'm going to move him as far as he can move, which is to here. So you have to go through this.
A tactically sound approach.
Then I'm going to get him to charge to up here.
At your beck and call.
Then I'm going to activate Desperate Measures Desperate Breach,
For von Valentius.
which will let him move to here.
Follow my lead.
And then finally, we should be able to kill this guy. If I do a Reckless Strike, we can stab this guy to death. Oof. We didn't get a chance to assess the situation.
My prescience has failed me.
Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
That was really messy, and we failed the assess the situation part of the quest. And I'm not sure how we could have done that normally, but I think I'm definitely making many mistakes. So I'm going to end the stream here with us having just murdered a whole bunch of mutants without saying anything to them. We just walked into the room and completely destroyed them. So I'm going to call this mutant kill. So we still have the autosave before we went in. We might want to roll back to that. I'm not sure. But that is where we're going to end the stream for now. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. This has been a really good stream. I've had a lot of fun. We've basically finished Footfall, so we can finally move on to the next part of the campaign. Just a reminder that there's no Unicorn Overlord stream this weekend because I'm traveling for work. So I won't actually be available to do the stream. But I will be doing Terra Invicta. I will be doing Rogue Trader. And I'm going to spend some time this weekend doing recording so I can try and get you some more videos out during the week as well. What's a few dedicated participants for Rogue Trader? Exactly, Tira. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've had a really, really good one. If anyone is watching on Twitch right now, could you do me a huge favor if you're still there? There's a new redeem in the redeem list for text-to-speech. Could you just give it a quick test for me? It's only like 450 channel points. I just want to make sure it's working, and I can't test it without doing a redeem. And it's really difficult to do a redeem as my main account. And then I'll end the stream after that. I just want to make sure it's working. Okay, that did not work. Let me see if the file showed up. Hang on. Let's see if it generated the file it's supposed to generate. No, it didn't work at all. Okay, thanks, Sujin, for testing that for me. Sorry that you lost 400 channel points. If there's a way to give them back to you, I'll find out. But that still isn't working, so I need to investigate. Oh, jeez. You made me jump. Okay, after that adrenaline sting, I'm going to go to bed. Good night, everybody. Have a really good one. I'll catch you later. Ciao.